The disclaimers. This is my first TGA in full that I've watched in full. I have watched this before. I have watched this yesterday at the office. We will not be watching the full TGA. We will skip over a bunch of parts. Including, and before anyone tries to add me, cancel me, whatever, I will be skipping the Hideo Kojima's speech because good lord. But yes, there'll be a bunch of skips. I also have... yeah, I've notes that basically just give me an idea of what is where. But yeah, okay, let's first run through how this is going to how this is going to be, right? Let's head to the browsing screen. Okay. Okay, maybe this is a bit okay. Maybe we won't have music for a bit. Bear with me. Oh, I should have that stopwatch should be gone. So I have here. Do you see this little like handwritten bit at the bottom? This is basically notes that I made while I was watching the Game Awards yesterday. Not live. I caught like the tail end of it live, and then I just watched. I rewatched the whole thing because I had to. I wanted to organize my thoughts before. Well, it was supposed to be last night's stream, and now it's become today's stream. So I have this running in the back. The TGA is right here. TGA is right here. And there are some websites that I will run through. I will probably pause at some point and run through that. So notes down here, TGA up here, and commentary somehow. Okay. With that, I am also not a professional newscaster or news researcher. There will be bias. There will be bias. I have the bias. A lot of people have bias. I am not the type that can stay entirely neutral. So this is a TGA breakdown that does have bias. If you're the type that really wants total neutrality, please tune away now. I will have bias. Right. With that out of the way, let's begin. Oh gosh, that loud. I may also tweak the audio a little bit every so often. So, yeah.
Oh, hi! It's me, Sydney Goodman, here to greet you all
Is this too... okay.
At what I
Let's see, about
consider
halfway?
to be my favorite holiday of the season, the 2023 Game Awards. And just like New Year's
Why is there
Eve,
just
our
spoiler
Game
down
Awards
here?
opening act is as full of excitement and celebration as the big event. Tonight, the Game Awards will celebrate the best
We will...
our big of brothers.
Okay, we are talking very about this. Okay, I don't have a note for this, but I have not played the Two Brothers. It looks interesting, but because I've not played Tale of Two Brothers, I really can't comment on this. I'm also not the type that will normally play games focused entirely around puzzles. It's good. It's a good starting trailer. You have some nostalgia. Yeah, Brothers Tale of Two Sons. See, I've screwed it up already. But remake is like I forgot when this was made.
Right after the world premiere of Brothers, we have the award for Best Family Game. These are the games that bring families together or tear them apart, depending on how dirty you play. And the nominees are Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pikmin 4,
okay, so
Sonic Superstar,
this section,
and Super Mario Brothers Wonder. And the Game Award goes to Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
I saw screenshots like this last year. Wait. Oh, you got speeches.
Thank you so much for this award. This is shared with all the teams at Nintendo that worked on Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
Oh, Wait, no, why is this?
In my experience,
Oh, because it's full
the
screen.
team really tried to
Damn it.
develop a game that allowed people to work together, to play together, whether it was friends or it was family. And for me, my personal experience is nothing brings a family together more than trying to rescue an empire, a kingdom in distress from the evil likes of Bowser.
I should have started this.
Whether you're
Stop,
playing,
watch, what am I doing?
Whether you're playing as Elephant Mario, Peach, Yoshi, or Nabbit, this game goes to everyone that created such a
Okay,
wonderful
you know what? Let's see if the
experience.
stopwatch there.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Super Mario Brothers Wonder. And now I have a little treat for all of you. 3 world premieres in a row. What?
That, by the way, is just a spoiler for the entire show. It's just world premiere after world premiere after world premiere. Okay. So, this is at this point I was just like, okay, you know what? Normal enough. There are some categories that kind of get speed run. Because I saw screenshots of awards shows like this last year. I was like, yeah, okay, maybe some get short speeches, some really like okay, fine. There's some like speed awards. I get it. That, keep in mind, this is my first TGA, so it's like I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, we're fine.
First up is the next game from Daniel Mullen.
Okay. I've only now just realized that was a USB stick. Let's do this. Yeah, theater mode. Sure, much better. But yeah, this thing, I think towards the... This! Okay, this was genius. Whoever did the trailer and thought about that part. Hang on. I don't have this in my notes, but I should have. Personally, I have no interest in this game because it's not my type and the graphics do not quite appeal to me. But whoever did this trailer and did this glitchy alternation between 2024, 25, and 26 without any sort of settling of the date. Kudos. Crunch solved. Crunch solved. Is it releasing in 24? Is it releasing in 25? Is it releasing in 26? Nobody knows. That's great. This was another, yeah. This is a Netflix. I've seen this a lot more often on Google Play recently. I'm wondering why, and I don't know why because I don't have a Netflix sub. This wasn't a musical, right? No. This looked interesting, gave me some Hi-Fi Rush vibes with the combat. But not very high up my list at the moment. It looks pretty good though. Right.
My high school days, but the monsters I fought weren't nearly as big as that. You kids these days with your giant monsters and your social media. And speaking of social media, TikTok Live Fest is happening now across. Okay, we're going to
here, a place of wonder and awe.
What was this
We've
one?
reached the cosmic veil and reached a
It's
new
not quite a good
planet.
sign when I forget what this was supposed to
Yet
do.
generations later, this world remains untamed.
Oh right, this was the Arknights
We're
one.
told
Yeah, no, skip through that because I do not play Arknights. Those that play Arknights will probably be all over that trailer, but I don't, so... This is the wushu game type, which I have not. It's one of those few genres that I haven't really played, but this. I don't know. It's not my genre. I have no place to comment on this. But it's a genre that's pretty much tried and true. I don't know how much more new stuff they can bring to it. Yeah. Bilibili development. This didn't really excite me. It's not my genre.
Has fallen. Now I must take up their mantle.
This was, I think, Warhammer?
Former glory.
Yeah, Zeke would love this. Zeke would love this, but Warhammer is not a franchise that I play. So this is not my thing either.
Wait, you're Connor Kenway.
Good thing for you that I am here, then.
But the Quest VR, I do not have a VR set.
Welcome back to the 2023 Game Awards opening act. I'm still Sydney Goodman, here with
And this was
another
where I was like,
award,
wait, this is the
time for
opening act? This isn't the actual
innovation
show?
and accessibility.
What?
The gaming community is massive, but honestly, all abilities to experience the medium of gaming, with accessible features and technology that get us all one step closer to a seamless play for everyone. These nominees are doing
most
the
of
work,
the awards,
and they are
the award winners
Diablo
hadn't
4,
started talking yet.
Forza Motorsport, Hi-Fi Rush,
Okay, this one.
Marvel's
Accessibility.
Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1, and Street Fighter 6. And the Game Award goes to Forza Motorsport.
No, this is where I need someone in the racing gaming scene, in the racing community.
Since this category was introduced
Because
several years ago,
I have
think we've
not
seen
played
a dramatic
Forza,
shift
I have
in the
not
whole
played-
industry towards making games more and more accessible. And with this list of amazing nominees, it just really drives that home. At this point, I think we've made the most accessible racing game ever playable by people across the mobility and vision spectrum, including totally blind players. But really, the real winners here are the players who have so many great games to play.
None of this would have been possible without the amazing teams behind the scenes. Big thank you to our audio team for their tireless effort, championing for accessibility and making this game the best that it can be. Big thank you to the UI team, to our studio leadership team, and our accessibility leadership team. And last but not least, Brandon Cole for being our accessibility consultant and partner for the last 2 years. We're really proud of the work that we've been able to do, so thank you very much.
Okay, now I hear the orchestra, I'm starting to get like, this is in hindsight. At this point, I had not realized. I thought the orchestra was just like the nice, the plays at the end. It's just later on it gets like. Anyways, regarding the accessibility thing, I have not played Forza. I am not into the racing genre because I'm scared of driving in real life, and I suck at driving any sort of driving racing games. If anyone plays that genre, I'm interested because accessibility is definitely a big thing in games. But it's also I don't have the experience. I've not seen Forza to know like what exactly the accessibility things they've done. I'm sure they've done quite a bit to have actually won the award. I'm not sure. I think this was the win that I saw people getting upset about, or was it racing? I saw like some people on Twitter getting upset over Forza wins, and I cannot find the post now because this was like I said at the start of it where I was just not realizing what the impact was, or what all people were getting upset about.
Congratulations, Forza Motorsport. Here at the Game Awards, we believe strongly in accessibility and want to celebrate any game that makes it a priority. And our next developer, The Odd Gentleman, believed that by making their game...
Hang on. Okay, now I remember something people were mad about. Where was it? I have a bookmark here for it, I think somewhere. The accessibility award. Not that one. Not that one. I really need to be able to rearrange bookmarks. Twitter, Elon, please. Apparently I don't. Okay. Yeah. And those who have watched TGA before, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but apparently accessibility used to be in the main show. If it used to be in the main show, why is it here in the pre-show? I like to think it's a bigger thing.
Games and their company accessible and inclusive, they can develop new types of gameplay with stories that everyone can enjoy. They created the following game in a deep collaboration with artists and developers from the deaf community, and we are very excited to reveal it now. This is Harmonium the Musical.
Okay, this. I saw sign language and I was like, wait. Yes? I think it was just a puzzle game because my note says not my usual genre. You can see at the bottom here. Hey, Rich. Okay, so Harmonium. Normally, I prefer trailers that have gameplay. So the gameplay trailers, I usually prefer those. So if this is a rhythm game similar to something like Melatonin, I think I might actually get this game. It looks interesting, and I love that the deaf community is, I hope, being represented. I hope being represented well. I don't want to eventually hear that the game has come out and the deaf community will be like, nothing's really happened. I really sincerely hope that's not the case, and this can be a good game. It's interesting. I want to see this one succeed. Okay.
Honestly, I don't know how much better gaming can get. What happens past a golden age? Platinum? Is this the platinum age of gaming? Also, can I please be paid in platinum? I'd like it direct deposited, please.
Oh, this means interesting. Yeah, I definitely want to.
5 esports categories.
Why is there a customer here?
For best esports athlete are
this
Faker, Zywoo, Demon One, Hydra, Ruler, and Imperial How. And the game award goes to Faker. For best esports coach, the nominees are Potter, Zonic, Gunba, Ecstasy.
This is about where I started to realize the award seemed a bit rushed.
Potter.
Because this whole esports category, I think there's 5 awards in here. Just complete speed run. Nothing said like Faker didn't come up or the coach didn't come up. It's just nope. No previews, nothing. It's just a title and just read out and go.
And the game award goes to 2023 League of Legends World Championship. For best esports game, the nominees are Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, PUBG
This one was calling out, I was like, Valorant probably.
And the game award goes to Valorant.
Yep.
And finally, esports team are Evil Geniuses, Fnatic, Game Gladiators.
I think Cloud9
JD
shut
and
down
Team
a while
Vitality.
back.
And the Game Award goes to
I remember the last time I followed
JD
esports teams was
Gaming.
back in what, 2014,
Huge congratulations,
ages ago.
everyone. I love esports. I'm a huge
Almost 10
esports
years.
fan, just like my
I mean,
father and his father before him.
You can't.
Goodmans are a huge esports family, dating.
I mean, Valorant for best esports game. I compared to the other nominees. I think that was the predicted win. I don't really see Dota or League of Legends really winning nowadays. Because, well, every community has its toxic part, but Valorant, in terms of how trendy it's been, or at least in my circles, Valorant has been the prominent esport game. And League of Legends, Dota, they are, I guess, starting to show their age a little bit. League, of course, trying to branch out into other genres, but as an esports game, yeah, the reputation has not been great to begin with. Also, with how Valorant is I remember my cousin playing Valorant once. He used to have a really potato computer, and he could still play Valorant, and that kind of stuck with me. That was like, okay, yeah, that would be a good game if it's accessible to pretty much anyone, and anyone can get into the esports scene in that game. Sure, by all means. It's not. I mean, it's definitely not so much like the best game of the year, but it had decent trends. It's like, okay, I haven't heard anything too horrible about the community there just yet. So compared to the rest of the nominees, Valorant takes the cake. If you, for example, maybe Halo Infinite had an esports, maybe question mark. The community isn't too great there either. And I don't think they liked Infinite that much. So in terms of esports game, compared to the rest of the nominees, Valorant there. I understand that one. That one is fine.
Dating all the way back to the mid-1800s. But before you can think too hard on that, it's time for another 2 world premieres. First up is the latest game from a team that won at the Game Awards back in 2017. So
this is where I'm like,
we can trust ads? This is
why so many world premieres was my thought. And this was the pre-show before we even got to the serious part. That was the main show. That whack made me laugh, admittedly. Oh. I remember this striking me as like really Critical Role like. I don't know if it's the same animation team. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Or even if it's a different one. Kudos to them. The game also looks interesting. I wonder if this is co-op. In which case I'll have trouble playing because I barely have people who can play co-op with me. Also, like, are they permanently dying? Are they not? Like, this was the part of the trailer that confused me. Just all his buddies that keep dying. This is an interesting game, not particularly high on my list, especially since they're releasing its early access. But it's okay, it's interesting. Ooh. This is just perfectly timed with the trailer, thank you! Okay, so this is visually impressive, but this trailer gives me no clue as to what the game is. Is this rhythm? Is this some visual novel thing? I'm not familiar with the game maker, so that makes me think. My initial thought is rhythm. I'm not sure. Don't really have much comment on this one. Does look wacky though. Is rhythm? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thrasher,
not very
in
high
case
up
you
my
didn't
list.
know, is from the same artist / composer that blew our minds back in 2016 with the cult hit Thumper. I'm so excited we've got another mind-bending game coming from him in 2024. Special
Have
shout
not
out
played
to
Thumper,
Samsung
had
and
never heard of
Samsung
Thumper.
Gaming Hub, who, not to brag, are also throwing a massive Game Awards viewing party over at Samsung's New York City flagship location with Typical Gamer and Chica. I wish I could be at two places at
Thumper's
once, but
rhythm
the
looks
last time
basically
I tried
similar.
to clone myself,
Ooh,
I
okay.
sparked a pretty sizable fire in the MIT experimental physics
But
lab.
yeah, after this year,
But we can talk
I
about that
really
later.
need to plan
Let's
my
check out
budget
what
for next
Samsung
year.
is coming out with now.
Right now, Thumper and the other rhythm game is not very high up my list. This is where I was thinking, okay, why is Samsung here? We're skipping this one because I do not own Samsung devices.
Good morning.
Jazzy music. Oh, this was Peachy. No,
Sewing is
not yet.
my life.
Last one. Go for it.
Peachy, have not played the Persona franchise. If I do play the Persona franchise, I'm going to start with P5 because Robbie Damon. So P3 is also fairly low on my list, especially with how expensive the Japanese games can be sometimes. I love rhythm stuff. I like it, but I tend to suck at it.
A time period hidden between one day and the next.
Not that I'm completely beat that, but yeah, I don't have that.
Free outside the coffins.
Saw you spotted!
It's our job to defeat them. Pretty exciting, huh? Persona. Next. Come on!
Why do you try to fight when you know it's hopeless?
In fact, I don't even really have a good reason to live.
Looks as good as pretty much any other Persona game. It's great for the Persona franchise, but like I said, I haven't gotten into this yet. If I am going to get into it, I'm going to get P5 first.
Giving up, no matter how long it takes. To me, this is what it means to live.
Sometimes you get more unusual rhythm stuff. I'll hold you to that, thank you. Play Persona today. Okay, that Microsoft logo has... I started seeing that way too many times and I was like, that's
Sydney. But enough about me. Make sure to stay tuned as Google and the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 are bringing you a spectacular celebration of...
Yep. Dave the Diver, we've seen this trending pretty much all the time. Nothing particularly new in this trailer.
I can't believe it. It's almost time for our big show. The theater is filling up behind me. It's hard to hear myself think over all the excitement, but I have to keep it together because I have the next award ready to go. Here are your nominees for Content Creator of the Year. Iron Mouse, People Make Games, Quackity, Spreen, and Cypher PK. And the Game Award goes to Iron Mouse.
Okay, so wasn't expecting a crossover with Dredge. It crosses over with Dredge? Oh, fudge. Okay, that'll probably be middle of my list because, good gosh, I really need to plan this budget for next year. Dave Diver and Dredge will do a collab. Oh dear lord. That's gonna be lethal. But yeah, no, okay. The Content Creator Award, let me backtrack a bit so I can get the list. Is Dave with Dredge stuff. Oh boy. If Subnautica hadn't left me with just a fear of the ocean, man. Okay. This award, Content Creator of the Year, this is another case of I don't know, but it's better than the other nominees, was my thought. Because of this list of 5, I have maybe heard of Quackity, maybe heard of People Make Games. I've definitely heard of Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse is just... I mean, if you're in VTubing, you for sure hear of Iron Mouse. So it could just be the circles that I'm in, but to me, Iron Mouse was just like, yeah, it should in. Spreen Cypher PK, I'm sorry. I have never heard of you before this award. But yeah, that was my thought about that one.
So, Iron Mouse couldn't be here tonight because Iron Mouse is animated, and sadly, we're not in the Matrix yet. But she did send us a message. Take it away, Iron Mouse.
I am so incredibly honored to have been the recipient of the Content Creator of the Year award. First and foremost, I want to express my deepest heartfelt gratitude to the incredible community that has gathered around my streams. And I also want to extend a very special thanks to Vishojo, who brings all my ideas to life. Thank you so much to my team that hosts me every single day. And thank you so much to the Game Awards. I still can't believe this is all happening. Thank you again, everybody.
Congratulations, Iron Mouse.
Pre-recorded,
okay, we're getting
about 27 seconds. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's pre-recorded, can't really say anything about that.
And no, I'm not a narcissist, I'm just a hoarder of world premieres. And up next is a very special world premiere, 15 years in the making.
Okay, before the trailer plays, 15 years in the making? I got so confused by this, I was like, what franchise has not come out for 15 years? I think if you count... Like, if 15 years is a really long time, so I was thinking, wait, what? Why would her? And then I'm greeted with this trailer.
What a beautiful world. Too bad they never made another one.
At this point I was thinking Fallout, but I was like, Fallout hasn't not been around for 15 years. That doesn't sound that right. Ain't that long? Yeah, okay. 15 years doesn't really feel that long, but that's... I think... that is 3/4 of my life. That's 2/3, almost 3/4 of my life. So... And I think in game dev, 15 years to make a game, especially... I mean, through the rest of the trailer, admitted, like... I mean, you just look at this. What a huge... First of all, indie games. Okay, so Rach, you've seen this one, so how did they really spend 15 years on this? Is it because of the physics engines? Because there was the relative ring to when one came out. Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, but then that makes sense because the how they frame the ad of it made me think it took them 15 years to make this game, and I was like, are you sure? Is it the physics engine? Because beyond the physics engine, I was like, what game would take 15 years to make? Again though, not my genre, so not very high up my list, if at all.
Man, that is satisfying to watch. Almost as satisfying as the Game Awards show that's minutes away. We have one more huge world premiere, a brand new fantasy RPG from the creators of Persona 3, 4, and 5.
They probably didn't actually spend 15 in development, probably Lego or Dev Limbo. Yeah, Dev Limbo was the other thought I was thinking in 15 years. But for a game like that to be stuck in Dev Limbo, I was like, Are you sure? Yeah, but no, if 15 is from the time 1 came out, then yeah, okay, that makes a little more sense to me. That does make other stuff between now and then. Okay, yeah, probably 15 from 1 then. Just a lot of assets here, but somehow they still have bad wording framing, I guess. Anyways, this is where I have the other next point on my... Yes, this was handwritten. I've watched the whole nearly 3:37, 3 minutes, 3 hours 37. I have 3 pages of these notes.
And tonight they're giving us a glimpse into the story, characters, and gameplay. Let's do this.
It's a story about a world very different from ours.
Tis a world where all people
This gave me Fire Emblem, Fire Emblem Three Houses vibes.
To put it another way, this is a fantasy.
There's another one by Atlas. So there is promise.
What will become of the royal magic?
And then I see this UI. Hack and slash, my favorite. And then, well, Persona vibes. So, gameplay looks like it might be similar to Persona. Of course, in the new IP.
Welcome one and all to the inauguration of the tournament for the throne.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king.
Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing when every day they cheat and abuse us.
The voice work in this trailer, though, this was pretty good.
United as one tribe.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel.
Our lives are decided at birth.
Also, we get to cook.
Followed by the differences that make us who we are.
There was a plot to this life. One I wish I'd written.
The UI is also... The UI looks so good.
You gave up on your hopes, but I will not.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Now, because this is from Atlas, I am worried about how expensive it'll be, but this is fairly high up my list. Metaphor is fairly high up my list.
Done. Our big show is about to begin, but don't worry, this isn't the last you'll see of me. I'm staying all night, baby, and I cannot wait for based on the fall journey with me.
There is so much talking. That was 40 seconds I just skipped. Here's the actual Game Awards.
Game Awards 2023. Now, here's your host, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
I had heard, I mean, well, when one is on Twitter, so I didn't go this completely without bias. I know people have had sort of a bad view of Jeff Keighley for a bit. So I went to that knowing that and somewhat wary, I guess. If only I knew how bad it got. I think I did a double take here. Wait. Here. Armor? What? Easily style. If Game Awards had one of those red carpet things, yeah. This got even better, honestly. Sven for best outfit. Sven for best outfit.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Game Awards.
Larian CEO in armor. Yeah, Sven in armor.
Tonight
I have some bookmarks. Apparently,
TGA,
there was a whole betting scene.
Celebration of video games, and boy, do we have a show for you. I am so excited to get this
Liar, there was more trailers than actual show.
started. Together, we are going to recognize outstanding creative work in games in 2023, and we'll look into the future with an astonishing lineup of world premieres. More than anything, this is a show about bringing our community together in this room and online around the world to focus on something we can all agree on. There's nothing more powerful.
Someone counted. Yes, I have. I should have it bookmarked somewhere. I should have one of those lists bookmarked. If I had it. before that though, so he's talking about bringing people together, right? This was right outside the gates at the time of that. Should be a tweet. Yeah, there is a tweet. There's a tweet. I'm fairly sure I bookmarked it. If I haven't, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, this was happening just outside. What the hell? And from what I did watch, not a single word about all the layoffs this year. I think if not for the tweets coming out about this, I wouldn't have known. A surprise here. Yeah, this was the other one. This is from PC Gamer. Brought us outside. Where's you for game workers? Layoffs, crunch, long-time industry problem. It's a long-time industry problem. Yes, that's true. But this year, it was just worse. Worse with like a capital W, actually capital everything, with like a full stop and everything, with a full stop. Apparently, I did not. Are you serious? I did not bookmark that. I know I bookmarked this. I know I pressed bookmark. They did not go. Damn it, Twitter. Where's that timer? There we go. Found it. Winner speeches. 10 minutes. Musical numbers. Fine. Okay. This one I will give it to the orchestral team. We'll see it later. The orchestral did an amazing job at the end when they're not being used by Keeley to cut people off. Award presenters got more than twice the time given to winners. And then other presenters, this is like, yeah, trailers, ads. Almost 1.5 hours, almost half the entire playtime. As much as you love Kojima, boy, do you have a longer time on stage. I will have a whole rant when we get to Kojima and OD. Okay, there will be a whole rant. But we will need to get there first. And this was the pre-show. Presenter 5.5, awards and speeches 6.5, trailers and ads 4 times. Right. I have a stopwatch here. The stopwatch is supposed to count speeches. We'll be counting speeches from now on.
Or more immersive than an extraordinary video game. Great games comfort us, help us understand different perspectives on the world, and maybe even change us. That's what makes this medium different. Games, the actual things we play, are insanely special, and we're going to celebrate that for the next few hours.
Games as a medium is different. Yes, agreed. Perfectly fine, perfectly acceptable, and should be praised. That said, why the fuck are there more ads than the Oscars?
And we've got such an amazing group of people with us. They're built by talented creators and teams, and many of them are here tonight. Mr. Aonuma, Mr. Fujibayashi, great to see you back after winning Game of the Year in 2017 for Breath of the Wild.
I'm going to be so mad about the Breath of the Wild award later. How little time they gave Aonuma.
Technical forces, Mark Cerny, PlayStation's lead system architect, celebrating 25 years of Cerny games. Thank you for being here, Mark. Of course, the team behind Pizza Tower's here, too. Everyone's here.
We're going to get into
our best performance winner
Pizza Tower. We're going to come back to Pizza Tower in a bit, I think.
Welcome. I think we'll be seeing you a little bit later tonight. And we are also honored to be joined by the Tujimoto family, Haru and Ryozo, who are celebrating 40 years of Capcom this year and a Game of the Year nomination for Resident Evil. Welcome, guys. It's so great to have you with us. Now, we have a big show. So
I do
let's
not play
get
Resident
right
Evil, but I
into
do
it.
play Monster
To
Hunter,
present
so
tonight's first award is last year's winner of Best Performance. Please join me in welcoming back to the Game Awards. Yep.
did we manage to get an entry in for the Steam Deck? Is it sweepskates? If it sweepstakes. If it's sweepstakes, I probably can't join. Malaysia doesn't allow sweepstakes usually. Either way, I've not. I should probably look into that later.
Yep, we're gonna do it. The actor behind Kratos in God of War, Christopher Judge.
Now, I knew nothing about Christopher Judge. Apparently, last year he had 8 minutes for his award. The entry period's closed really. Ah, shit. Oh well.
What a card. Good evening, everybody.
Should have picked the winners by now. Well.
It is such a pleasure to be back here. I have such great memories of last year. Mr. Pacino, forgetting to thank my wife. Mother. All right. I get it. I'm not gonna stand up here making long speeches. I'm gonna stick to the script. No.
That was foreshadowing, by the way.
No 8-minute speech like last year. But fun fact.
I should have started timing. Shit.
My speech was
okay.
actually
We'll just start timing from here.
Than this year's Call of Duty campaign. What?
Now, I'm not sure where this was from. I don't play Call of Duty. So if there was a short campaign, I have not heard about this. This is not in my circles.
I'll never work for.
Apparently they got pretty mad about it though.
I'm here to present the award for Best Performance in a year of games, beloved by audiences and acclaimed by critics. These actors delivered 6 unforgettable performances. And here are the nominees.
Best Performance.
44, not counting that whole orchestra part earlier.
Is a weapon. It's been a long 5 years.
Keep this 44 in mind.
Hope may feel beyond our grasp. You play grown-up games, you face grown-up consequences.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake? Wake has a double.
My name's a star.
Newborn.
Control me again. Ready for your annual physical? We have to talk. I'm the hero here.
Whoever wins, Jeff has given me the okay to say, take as long as you want to, thank everyone who's ever meant anything in your life, and I dare you, I double dare you to try to break my record, 7 minutes, 59 seconds.
Okay. From Jeff, just now he said, right? Take as long as you want. Take as long as you want, he said. Now remember that 44 and plus probably another 20 seconds. Right?
And the award goes to...
Before that though.
Neil Newbon.
Let's go! Newbon, Starion win. This, okay. Newbon style, like, sir, the style from the Larian team today, man, just spectacular. Gotta love him.
Hi. This is unreal. I just wanted to say, I know I don't have much time. But I'll give it a shot. Thank you so very, very much for everybody that voted. Thank my incredible fellow actors and the nominees, unbelievable talent. To be even considered amongst you is extraordinary, so thank you very much indeed. To Swen, to Larian, to all the writers, to Stephen Rooney, the writer of Astarion, I'm going to forget everybody, to Pit Stop, who worked so hard, the directors, my fellow actors, 248 incredible actors that gave it heart and soul. To mi familia, gracias para todos, gracias, gracias, y Coco también. And
I cannot tell if that's
to my
Spanish,
agents, I will thank you later. I'm sorry, I'm going to wrap it up apparently. One thing I will say, please, if that's okay, the community has reached out to so many of us at Larian and said they were seen and they were represented by this game when they lost hope, they felt isolated, they felt alone, and this game brought them together and gave them something to push through to help them all. And to you, I want to say thank you so much for seeing us. Appreciate it. You're not alone in this. None of us are. Thank you.
I thought, oh gosh, this, you're not alone in this. You're not alone in this. I thought that line was in the middle of the speech, but it had to be rushed out like that. Okay, yeah, now I really can't forget stuff. So this timer, 51 seconds. 51 seconds before the orchestra starts shooing him out. I think it's so loud he has to shout it at the end. And I will tell you, this is probably one of the longer ones tonight. The other one I'm gonna time is the one immediately after Newborn. And we can probably see how egregious that gets. Still remember his performance from Resident Evil Village, very fun. Now, see, I'd probably watch the performance if Resident Evil doesn't scare the hell out of me. There's so little time to give their winning speeches, right? And they get shooed out. Okay. We'll get the contrast in a bit. We'll get the contrast. There's something else I want to time after this. I mean, I'm glad at least Newborn got some of what he wanted to say. And I think that'll be the clip played the most.
And short, so thank you. There are lots more awards to come, but now
the irritation I had at short, so thank you. Just the irritation I had, and that carried through with me, man. Like, why? Rage Village isn't scary to you. I am the type who will hide in blankets from any style of horror.
it's time to look ahead to what you'll be playing next. Let's get to those world premieres. And for the honor of presenting our first one, it's an incredible thrill to introduce a true Renaissance man.
I'm sorry, first world premiere, the other, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6 didn't count?
Please welcome Academy Award-winning actor and New York Times best-selling author, Matthew McConaughey.
How we doing? Yay.
Now, this is where I'm being very, very gracious to McConaughey. Good gosh. I'm being very gracious to McConaughey. I'm not starting the timer at this part of the speech. I'm only starting it when he's actually speaking. Like speaking in like a line. Okay? Remember Newborn's time earlier? Newborn's time, 51 before orchestra. And that was counting Newborn trying to get his words out at the start of it. Okay? So I'm counting that for Newborn, 51 seconds. This one, McConaughey, I'm only starting when he's actually speaking. Look how long it's going to go.
Thank y'all for having me.
There, we're starting here.
Good to be here. What's up, everybody? Good to be here with you at the Game Awards. Now, I was going to come out and I was going to say the line that has preceded me all my career, all right, but they told me, they said, no, don't do that. Come out and say, pew, pew, pew. All right, we'll see how that.
The pew, pew, pew. Why?
I have a world premiere for you from Austin's own Archetype Entertainment. I'm also here tonight because the video game that I'm premiering is the first ever video game that I'm a part of. Yay. When the Archetype team
And
first
stab it,
reached
go
out
away.
to me, I was excited about becoming a part of the gaming world, but what really turned me on was when they shared the game's vision and my role in it. I will be
We've already
voicing
passed
a
51.
character in this game, and all I can say
Where's
is
the
that
orchestra?
I will have
Orchestra?
a unique relationship
Orchestra?
with every player.
Hello?
In this game, time moves differently. Days for you are decades for your loved ones back home. The choices that you make not only affect the people that you love, they'll also affect your entire civilization for generations to come. Now, personally, I have had some experience with time dilation. And now you can too.
He talks kind of slow.
So now I'm
Newborn
proud to share
stumbled
the
through
first ever
the
look
beginning
at
part of his speech.
Exodus.
I timed Newborn from that time, and that was 51 seconds. Oh wait, shit, I forgot.
Max, we need to head back.
And McConaughey, I did not time him from the start, from like that first hey there, as he walks through the thing. I timed him when he actually started speaking in a line. 139, look at that. Look at this. 139.
Was a miracle. It would be our salvation to fight against the Celestials.
Newborn got rushed off at 51. This guy, 139, not a hint of the orchestra.
This is it. They found us.
So this is like look, this game had an interesting concept, I guess. I don't know. I like the sci-fi vibe. Oh my god.
To save her.
I'm probably gonna rant after this trailer.
Away from her. We both knew the cost of using the gates.
By the way, this felt more like a movie trailer than a game trailer. Let's be honest. But then again, it's McConaughey, so.
Days for me, but an entire lifetime passed for her. And in the chaos of those final moments, we never said goodbye.
No, come with me! Wait! Please! Tom! I love you.
You know what? Okay, let me skip to the gameplay part. The actual gameplay part. Because I think there's like that one tiny bit section. And it's pre-alpha too. Okay, here's where I start ranting. Supermassive black hole, yeah. 139 for that whole whatever speech. Newborn got 51 before the orchestra started chasing him out. McConaughey got 139, not a single lick or note from the orchestra. So when things like that happen, right, you are an award show. You are an awards show, and you blatantly give your award winner, which, by the way, the only reason I was watching Game Awards at all was for Newborn. And I think that's true for maybe quite a large section of people. People are watching for Baldur's Gate to win, watching for Newborn to win Best Performer. And you give him less time than Matthew freaking McConaughey. An actor that I don't often hear about. I was kind of neutral about it. But, like, okay, even from the standpoint of someone who wants to earn money, right? From the Game Awards, yeah, sure. You have a production like this, you have a whole stadium. Of course, they all cost the lightings, the production value, getting all the celebrities in. Yeah, they'll cost money. I understand that. But in the interest of getting money, especially those games that won't have ads in the TGA, right? I'm calling them ads. I can't even call them trailers anymore. So you want trailers in the Game Awards, right? You want to promote your game. You want your game to be heard in a positive light. Yes. So why would you then annoy people? Like, people have come for the awards and you annoy them by not giving the awards people enough time. So even if the game was interesting, like Exodus, objectively speaking, looks interesting. But because I was so annoyed by how much time McConaughey got over Newborn, I immediately lost interest in Exodus. By the end of the Exodus trailer, I was like, I may as well play Warframe. Don't know if that matters. Literally every single winner was on a timer and told to wrap it up on science. Yes, that's what annoyed me. So when you have gamers annoyed that you're not giving your game devs and your performers, like, okay, you want to ignore game devs, you've just ignored your best performer, pretty much. Like, I watched for Newborn. I watched this show for Newborn. And to wrap it up on science, and you don't give that time. The annoyance carries over. Games that I would have been interested in, if I'd seen only the trailers separately, without this annoyance, I am no longer interested in it. I look at if I'd seen only Exodus' trailer, I'll be like, damn, this looks cool. Interesting premise, interesting like story hook. Great, I'm going in. But because I got annoyed, I lost all interest. I was like, I may as well play more Warframe. Which, by the way, Newburn's coming to Warframe. I know I have a bookmark here somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yes, Newborn's coming to Warframe. It's all very corporate. They're the ones that don't actually care for devs. Yeah. But in terms of making money, even in their own terms of making money, it makes no sense to me. But yeah, continuing.
That is a very exciting project, giving me some Mass Effect vibes, and I appreciate the team sharing the first glimpse at gameplay at the end there. Looks great. All right, well, now we're going to go right on to another world premiere.
At this point, I was still annoyed. I don't remember what game was after this. Oh, God of War, right.
Tell me, brother, why exactly are we doing this?
Okay, here's what's... I don't have God of War. I don't have God of War Ragnarok. The only thing that bothered me about this DLC trailer wasn't Atreus in this game. Where is he?
Let's go again.
Like, where's the kid? It's just Kratos. This is Kratos, more Kratos, and then big Cyclops guy. I don't know. I don't play this game, but you'd think a game with Atreus in it would have Atreus in the DLC? I haven't played the games, but I think Kratos and the son were on different journeys for a bit. Okay, then maybe... Okay, this was what... Like, I was like, God of War Ragnarok, Atreus is right there. So I was thinking, why is he not in the DLC, which kind of slightly rubbed me the wrong way, but probably not something I can comment on because I haven't played this franchise. I don't know. I mean, at least it's a free DLC, I guess.
There's a very nice holiday surprise from PlayStation. Kratos and Mimir are headed to Valhalla in an adventure that blends God of War Ragnarok's combat.
Yeah, the first game is just a matter of starting it. Isn't that already? That's me with almost all my library.
And yes, as you saw, it is free. The team at Santa Monica Studio are on December.
Okay, yeah, shut up, please. Okay, this is where the next part of my note starts. Keep in mind, I've never played Pikmin. But what in the Pikmin?
Oh, there they are.
Where? Oh, I see them.
My first thought seeing this was what what in the Pikmin the song was about. I think after the I can hear the bop now that I've gotten past the what the hell part of it. It's wacky, and from the studio that made the Goose Game, I'm honestly not too surprised now. Oh my god, it's wacky. $2025. This is a whole year away. Enough weird stuff too. I will admit I'm slightly more on the serious side. Sometimes when it comes to like the weird stuff, I have that moment of wait, huh? Confusion, and that lasts for quite a bit. But once you get me around to it, I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Okay.
Super fun, right? I did a playtest right now. We're doing another.com for Ed, including the old card from
this guy gets 30 seconds plus every single time.
Just wait, it's amazing.
Speaks.
We'll be right back.
I'm here to save a prince.
Prince of Persia. Have not seen this franchise. I have not seen. I've never played this franchise. It's an interesting concept, but
Bring back my son.
yeah, Ubisoft kind of like, okay, maybe not.
Strange.
Also, it's just like any side-scrolling, and side-scrolling is not a genre. We'll see it later. There is a different side-scroller that I'm much more interested in than this Prince of Persia one.
There's nothing you can do to stop me.
So this is low-ish on my list. No, actually, it's off my list right now.
How am I still alive?
Good franchise. This one is a return to the original older ones.
Stronger, but not strong
Hopefully.
enough to
But as someone who has
save
not played the franchise, this is off my list at the moment. It may change on release or as it gets closer to release, but for now, off my list.
Are you courageous enough? And
Good trailer though.
clever enough
Looks
to
really
save
good.
Your friend?
I'll do whatever it takes.
Little too long at this point though. Okay, wait, no. Shit. January 18th, if I don't like platform. No. Okay. I don't often play platformers. It's not my usual genre. But in terms of the other releases, there will be one we see later. There is a different platformer that is very high on my list that I definitely want to get. So this, since that platformer is there, this one is off my list. This one... What? I remember watching this and I was like, what? Really good anyway you want it. Fortnite. Somebody keep count of the number of Fortnite ads. Apparently there are quite a lot. So this is the first one. Actually, let me put a tally on my notebook. When I saw this trailer, I thought this would be just Fortnite but Lego. But apparently it's quite good. I tried it last night and I was like, well, damn. In terms of base game, like base game, the start of it is more interesting than Minecraft. Of course, Minecraft's appeal to me is in the mods. So the mods have Minecraft over Fortnite, but in terms of just vanilla game alone, Lego Fortnite was pretty interesting. There should be at least a 3. We'll count later. I will keep a running tally. Right now, 1. We'll probably be playing Lego Fortnite at some point on one of the streams. Maybe later today if I feel like doing a long stream. I wonder how much content they actually managed to put into this. It looks like quite a lot from here. That made me like, what the hell? Why do they have rockets?
Please welcome a former Game Award winner for Best Performance, Ninja Theory's Melina Jurgens.
Hi. Performing an original piece from our
You can just see the
upcoming game,
blinks in my
Senua Saga
notes.
Hellblade 2.
I was like, what the
I'm
blip?
proud to introduce to you to one of my favorite bands, Heilung.
Oh, the band performance. The different instruments intrigued me in this performance. Okay, that performance was actually really good. I did not really get to appreciate it when I did the first full watch. I think because of the irritation I was still having over just realizing how little time the award winners got. So, I mean, watching it again, getting to watch it just silently, I think, yeah. It's good. Kudos to the team. Now, the game that track is based on.
I've dreamt of this.
Oh, the track is 4, I should say.
This place of fear and fury. Do you hear it? The heartbeat of the lost ones.
I didn't realize this until the end of this trailer, but this was a Senua game, and I've seen this only once. I think, was it Zeke who was playing this?
I won't stop fighting for them.
I saw it once just then. It's interesting, but my god, that I saw Zeke playing the first game, and I remember it scared the living daylights out of me. So it's probably not something I would willingly play. But the visuals are definitely amazing, and I'm fairly sure they'll do a pretty good job in this sequel. Yes, he played for a bit, yeah. Yeah.
The truth.
Even looking at the trailer, I'm like, yeah, this is probably not something I'll be able to play.
Inside me, tell me to let go.
Just because I'll probably freak the hell out. But it's great. I hope this game gets the accolades it deserves. God. He didn't make it to the actual scary stuff? Oh dear lord. Okay. Yeah, then definitely not something I can play. Even just watching the trailer is really like, yeah, okay. Help.
What will I
Help me. But yeah, I hope this really, please let this go off, let this be a hit. Please let that be a hit. Play day one with Game Pass. I was starting to get so annoyed with the Microsoft logo at this point.
Right,
also because my day job makes me really yell at Microsoft sometimes.
Hellblade 2 coming in 2024 to Xbox, PC, and Game Pass. Now to present our next award, please welcome a former Game Award winner nominated tonight for Best Fighting Game, the creative director of NetherRealm Studios. It's Ed Boon!
The best stories are the ones we get lost in. Tonight's nominees for Best Narrative got us all in their drama, in their characters, and yes, sometimes in some weird stuff we can't explain. Here are the nominees.
Best Narrative.
In a horror story, they're only victims and monsters.
Blackett blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Attention, all personnel!
Squirrels.
We have uninvited guests! No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on. He's here on
Oh, that was 16. I keep my mind keeps thinking Final Fantasy 14, but no, that's 16.
And the award goes to
Best Narrative.
Alan Wake 2.
Okay, before the awards start, because I have to start the countdown. So, I've not played Alan Wake 2. I've not played Alan Wake 1. I have absolutely no clue what the game is about, admittedly. But with the awards it's been winning, I don't know. I'll have to look into it and see like whether this is actually my genre, because the trailers to me feel like probably not something I'll have a particularly good time with, personally. But I'm glad it also got awards. Okay, that's it. Countdown time. We start when he speaks.
Thank you so much. Alan Wake 2, from the beginning, was a very story-focused project for us. I share this with the whole narrative team, the writers, Clay, Tyler, Sinica, narrative designers who made the story into gameplay. Simone, Molly, the whole narrative team, directors working with actors, Anssi, Hannah, Rosie, Holly, all the wonderful actors here tonight. Some of them, Melanie, Ilkka, Matt and David, but the whole cast, wonderful actors, and the song makers who made custom music, custom songs to extend the story. Here tonight later, Poets of the Flawless, Old Gods of Asgard, Poe, This Road, every song maker coming through Fright Music for our chapter songs. Thank you. We wanted to push things further, to do something new, and it's always a risk. For you to embrace it and understand it means so much. I'll treasure this always. Thank you.
"54 seconds. 55, technically. Before the orchestra starts playing him off. I remind you again, McConaughey got 1 minute 39 without the orchestra. And apparently this was how the prompter was like that night. They give you 30 seconds, and then like a please wrap it up, and then at 50 something they will start playing. And there was manual control. There was manual control. So just... what the hell? 30 seconds for an acceptance speech. This one. Let me... where's the zoom in? "30 seconds allotted for your acceptance speech." And McConaughey gets a whole 3 times that? Okay. Okay. If I don't like scary stuff, Alan Wake 2 dials the scary higher. Uh-oh. What was this? I don't remember what this
アーティ
was.
ストとして私たちは想像力を駆使して目に見えないものを見ることができます。私たちはボーダーレス。私たちはアーティスト。私たちはどこにでも存在する。私たちはアンシーン。
Oh, Unseen Studios.
You may have recognized that incredible creator who built her own independent studio in Tokyo, and she wanted to show you what she's been working on before she's even signed it with a publisher or a platform. I said, come to this show, just show it to the audience and the fans first. So that's what we're gonna do. We're honored to have her back at the Game Awards. Please give a warm welcome to Akumi Nakamura.
Okay, now this makes me mad because when I heard the name, I was like, Akumi? It did not feel like a familiar Japanese name to me. I looked it up. Apparently, he completely botched the pronunciation. Like, where did I put this? Damn it, where are my bookmarks, damn it. Where is Ikumi-san? Ikumi? Like, her name is Ikumi. Yeah, there we go. Ikumi Nakamura. He botched it. And I'll say this before she even starts the speech. Ikumi-san was pretty much the only game presenter that I actually properly liked in this Game Awards. Like, her energy is kind of infectious.
Wow, I see many amazing gamers. Hi, Ikumi Nakamura です。こんにちは。
She's legit fun. Yes. If you want a games presenter, this is it.
Again. Thank you.
This is it.
First.
And she's not one of like a Hollywood celeb, nothing. No, she is a game dev, a CEO, but still a game dev.
And you, thank you, all you. Your support changed my life.
I'm not timing her because she was legit fun.
Today,
I think she was the only presenter that I actually had fun listening to.
Our first project, Kemuri. It's time to see the unseen. 見てね! Bye bye!
Okay, I'm going to let me just pause this. I'm comparing this to McConaughey and the Exodus review, right? So, Kemuri, just comparing the two trailers alone, Kemuri gave less details about the game itself than Exodus did. Exodus had at least pre-alpha gameplay in that trailer. Kemuri did not. But I am actually more interested in Kemuri than I am in Exodus. Why? Because the presenter was actually properly fun. Ikumi-san is a very fun person. She was fun to watch. Very entertaining. And she wasn't just some celeb thrown in. So I'm not annoyed at her. I'm not annoyed by the presentation. So even with the trailer having as little detail as it did, as short as it was, I am more interested in Kemuri than that whole entire movie trailer of Exodus had. That feeling of not being annoyed is very, very important, at least in my opinion. If people are not annoyed looking at news about your game, they're more likely to buy your game. There is no details. I repeat again, there were almost no actual gameplay details. I don't know if this is a hack and slash. I don't know if this is an RPG. I don't know if this is an adventure. But Kemuri is so much higher up my list. Exodus completely gone from that list. There is a difference. Geoff Keighley will probably never see this stream or the VOD when it comes out. But my god, if anyone does and you are in a position where you are making an award show, take fucking notes.
So many incredible projects tonight. Thank you, Akumi. Now, tonight, it's not lost on me that all of our Game of the Year nominees are from big established franchises. And while we all love a big sequel, it's important to use a place like TGA to introduce you to brand new worlds like what you just saw with Kemuri and like this project.
My sister
Who's this one?
She sings like morning. My sister true. She laughs like noon. My sister cries. She drowned this evening.
Why do I not remember this trailer already?
But still visits by the light of the moon. We prayed for summer. We prayed for fall. To prosper, to love, to forgive. And our prayers came back
Oh.
like a little lost lamb.
Isn't this the trailer that Maluka? Yeah, this Maluka. What's the name of this one again? No something to die. Shit. So I remember not being annoyed at this trailer. The high from Ikumi's infectious energy was still carrying over. So even though this is not really up my alley, I was still pretty interested in this trailer. So that sort of like energy and actually valuing the work of game devs that can get infectious, that will carry over to the No Rest for the Wicked. There we go. Do you remember this? But I had like at least a neutral. I didn't outright
action RPG from Moon Studios.
look annoyed at the trailer.
Coming March 1st, as you saw with the Wicked Inside Showcase. Tonight during the Game Awards, viewers in the US
I found out only this morning Maluka did the singing for that trailer.
Gaming handhelds, a Windows 11 gaming PC in your hand. Head to TGALegion.com before the end of the show to enter for your chance.
Okay, Legion, blah blah blah, Game Pass. Microsoft logo again. I saw some gameplay about this a while back. It feels similar to almost everything else. And since Avatar isn't a fandom that I'm in anymore, it's not... doesn't really pull me more than any other game.
You are Sarentu. Teach me the ways of the Na'vi.
What they do to the land, the RDA, that is death.
This is one of those games where you probably got to be in the fandom to truly appreciate. I'm not, so...
Avatar,
yeah.
Frontiers of Pandora, available now.
It's not very high up my list, if at all. But that one is due to personal preference, nothing about being annoyed by it.
Hold up.
Okay, this Discord actor, why was this so wacky?
Good day, son. You're just a wiffle waffle. You can't even aim when you go into battle.
Also, coming off the update to mobile just the day before this, I believe. It just... this got me back to somewhat annoyed. This got me back to somewhat annoyed because the UI doesn't even match the ad anymore.
We have been saying it all night, but it really has been an outstanding year for gaming. And now to talk about some of the biggest games, it's a pleasure to welcome from the Muppets, that's right, the great Gonzo.
Oh, thank you. Hey, Jeff, it's great to...
You can see my notes here. What the Muppet? Why is there a Muppet here? Also, we are going back, we are timing that.
Games, it's a pleasure to welcome from the Muppets, that's right, the great Gonzo.
Oh, thank you.
I mean from here.
Hey, Jeff, it's great to be here. Hello, everybody.
Hey, buddy, thanks for
Like, what?
coming.
There's no Muppet games coming out. Why is there a Muppet here?
Yeah, it's like looking in a mirror, isn't it?
Well, I really
I don't think.
Gonzo's considered celebrity.
So Gonzo, what have you been playing?
What?
Seriously.
Look, I've never heard about Gonzo before today. You give me, I don't know, Ernie, Bert, Big Bert.
Hey, wait a minute.
No, wait, no, that's Sesame Street.
All right, that was a good one. You got me. Well
Commit?
played, Jeff.
No.
Yeah, well, thank you. Seriously, though, what have you
See,
been
I'm
playing?
in the gen that just barely
Lots and lots of
barely
Tears
too
of the
young for
Kingdom.
Muppets.
What an
They show up at other award
game.
shows too?
You know
Okay.
that one mission where you follow the cuckoo up a hill?
But then what's the point?
I lost
What's the
track
point of this
how many
thing?
days I spent doing that.
Why?
The objective is really, just follow the chicken. You don't have to
Already
ask
he's got
me
more
twice.
time without orchestra bothering
That's
him.
right, you do love your chicken.
And new
So
hacking
I guess that was
open.
your favorite part. What did you think of the ending?
Oh, I never get past that Kuko mission. I keep restarting.
If the
to see
Discord
if I can
ad
get
gave me like a
slower
slight bit of annoyance, this keyed it immediately
All
up to
any other
11.
great gaming highlights this year for you, Gonzo?
Especially as I started realizing how
Actually, if you have
freaking
the
long the
time-
skit was.
Hey, you guys got a minute? I'd like to show you how many of this year's greatest games all revolve around one central theme.
This couldn't
Check
fit in
this
a
out.
YouTube short if it tried.
Got the case board.
What
Yeah,
the
that's quite a
chicken?
conspiracy you've uncovered.
I know. You probably
Also,
think I'm obsessed with
chicken.
Can't
Why is there a
appreciate video games
chocobo?
beyond this one very specific interest.
I mean, yeah, I think we're all thinking that.
And an AC chicken.
What do you think, Zelda? Yes! Let's do this IRL! Come on!
And I thought that'd be the end of it,
All right,
but
here are the nominees for Best Debut
I'm just
Indie Game.
it wasn't done.
Best debut indie game.
2 minutes. Hang on, sorry. Wait, back up. It's a bit hard to explain, but the Muppets were a lot older and their thing was celebrity guest stars. They've also played off as actual celebrities / people. It's a very American thing. Why though? Like, look at this. 2 minutes. It got twice the time as their best performer without a note of the orchestra. And for what? A chicken chasing skit? If this is a tradition in America, please, for the love of God, throw it away.
Best debut
Anyways.
indie game.
Viewfinder we've seen. Venba I've heard of. Dredge I did hear of.
I feel as free as a cuckoo.
Go the fudge away!
All right, the great Gonzo. Thank you, Gonzo. And now to the task at hand. The
I did
Game
not add
Award
that to the
goes
timer, by
to
the way, but I think that's 2:05 now.
Cocoon.
If I watch something like Muppet Christmas Carol or the human actors act alongside the Muppets, like they're legit actors too. Okay. But okay. I don't know. I'm not gonna talk anymore about that.
Wow. Thank you so much. The team from Geometric.
Oh wait,
didn't
shit!
make it
I
out
forgot
tonight.
timer. Forgot timer. Hang on. Pause.
Thank you so much.
Here.
The team from Geometric couldn't make it out tonight, but they wanted us to pass along their thanks for everyone who played and voted for Cocoon. And to Yeppe, Mads, and Jakob, and everyone at the team at Geometric, thank you so much for being such a wonderful partner on this game. Thank you.
19. They probably saw the pop.
The Geometric
prompter.
team also wanted to thank they were
Oh,
honored
sh-
to be nominated
No.
with all the awesome.
Okay, 19
studios
plus
in this
whatever is
category.
here.
We can't wait to see what you guys do next. Thank you.
19 plus. Give it 1 second, so 19, 7, 26 seconds total.
Later tonight, we'll announce the best mobile game of 2023.
Okay, so I looked up Cocoon because I think of all the nominees, Cocoon was the only one I had never heard of. I heard of Dredge, I heard of Venba, I've seen Viewfinder being played. I had the demo downloaded. I just didn't end up playing it. Pizza Tower was the other one I hadn't heard of, but apparently I looked up Cocoon, which it looks kind of interesting, but not quite my genre. So for 44 ringgit, so probably I might not buy this. But only positive, not too bad. Not bad actually. So it's like, okay, yeah, quite good. But then I looked at recent. This is summary. And I need to just... There's some down the road, like... The fudge? I know this isn't the Pizza Tower team, these are just Pizza Tower fans, or like Pizza Tower was raw, but then I saw this on like Twitter a little while back. But, okay. Game Awards, like, okay, folks, fandoms from any game who were nominees, and a different game won, please don't do this. Please don't do this. I'm glad this is like only a few people are doing this and it's not. Never mind. There's another one. Like, you want to review, do a legit review. Don't just give people a bad review because Pizza Tower didn't win or something like that. Why? Like, why? Like, sure, I've never heard of Cocoon before, but I wouldn't go so far as just leave a bad review because, I don't know, Dredge didn't win. Like, I'd say who would be that petty, but when you are a Twitter user, you know people can be that petty. Anyways.
But which title are you most excited to see go mobile in 2024? Google Play will be awarding the most anticipated title with their Play More award on Twitch. So head on over to Twitch to lock your vote. And now it's time for our next world premiere.
Oh, another one. What was this again? Oh.
Yo.
This one I was wondering, what game is this supposed to be for? Sega stuff.
Did you save the game?
Really? Of course I did.
That was relatable. I think that was like the one part of the trailer that made me laugh. All the franchises they neglected for the last 10 plus years. Oh, okay. Which I think none of them I've really heard of. Too young, I guess. Now, I was wondering why Sega was here. And like, what's with the games? The trailer kind of confused me because they kept swapping between games and then they just had a list at the end. Dreamcast days. Jet Set Radio... Oh, Jet Set Radio, okay. One I've heard of. And then the eye was Sega. Okay, that face, I was like, that is going to be a meme for sure. I've paused it at the really awkward moment, but yes, that face, I'll be surprised if that doesn't become a meme template. Okay, so the other thing though, like I said, why would Sega release a all-in-one go trailer like that? A meme seems perfect for them, yeah. Did I not the oh gosh, another thing that probably didn't go with the bookmark. There is some sus stuff about it. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can actually find it because apparently I forgot to bookmark it again. Where did it go? Shoot. Ah, this one. Yeah. Union busting. So... Distraction tactic. Yes. Signal management, yeah, union busting. I guess trying to take some attention off of that, I guess. Is what they're trying to do, but yeah. Not great. And also when half the game's trailer was not even on the game. So, and then the games just flash one after another, so I have no idea what screenshot, what part of the video is for which game. I have no idea because I've never seen the franchises. As someone's never seen the franchises, I looked at the trailer and I was like, okay, yes, you have a list of names. Which name went to which part of the video? And I have to do detective work, which personally I have not done that detective work. So, I don't know. Most probably wouldn't bother to do the detective work and just look at the list and be like, oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, now typically a world premiere
Absolutely for appealing for nostalgia. I mean,
5
half of it wasn't even
new
nostalgia,
games
it was just some random
so many
skit.
memories for all of us. All those
Which
are
on
first of
at
these
least
many brand
at least you have
games
a new
developed
meme
and set
template
for
from it, I
release over
guess.
the next several years. Thanks to Sega for that truly incredible announcement. All
Was
right,
it
well,
really?
this next trailer might be something Dragon Ball fans have been waiting to hear about for a while. Here we go.
Before anyone cancels me, I have not watched Dragon Ball, I have not read Dragon Ball, I have not played Dragon Ball. Therefore, we are skipping this trailer. Because I don't, I'm not in the fandom, I'm not able to appreciate it. So, yeah, I have no comment.
Tremble before my
Nostalgia comes from an idea of an old franchise being revived. Yeah. That's pretty much the definition of it. What was this? Oh, the Dead by Daylight one. Nope, 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 nope.
Two huge names in the
Skipping over that. Not because I don't like the trailer, it's just nope. TLDR, that trailer's for oldies like you. Fair. But again, probably distraction tactic.
In the horror genre, Dead by Daylight and Supermassive Games are coming together for a brand new single-player experience, the casting of Frank Stone. Now, tonight we're showing you lots of new worlds, but now it's time to return to a world we haven't seen in quite some time.
Another one that makes me like, quite some time, which world? DVD story from the Dark Pictures devs. Look, I did not play Dead by Daylight, but I know we have some Dead by Daylight fans among the people who watch here. So, great for you. But sorry, my horror tolerance is extremely low. Not tolerance as in I get annoyed by horror, tolerance as in I am scared shitless by any sort of horror. So, didn't play DVD either, but you did play there's a dating sim for DVD? I'm sorry, what? What? Okay. Dating sim with DVD characters hooked on the... Oh dear lord, the name. Okay, this one I was very confused because I had never seen this world before. At first I thought that maybe this was a Tales game. Another one for oldies that I'm probably too young to properly appreciate. Looks pretty nice though. I return to Hooked on Valentine's Rose again. This whole trailer, I was looking at it like, do I recognize these mushrooms? Is this Ragnarok? No, this isn't Ragnarok. Those aren't pour rings. Genshin Fontaine? No. As someone who's a bit probably too young, this whole trailer was just what? What was this? I'm sorry to any Mana fans, but yeah. I'm too young for this. Mana's old too. How old? How old is... Out of curiosity, how old is two? How old is old? Mana franchise. Seiken Densetsu. 2000... Starts from Final Fantasy? Okay. 1991, yeah. 10 years older than me. 93. There's a bunch of Mana games though. What do you mean quite some time? Non-Ishii Team in Yellow. Yeah, 1991. Much older than me. Mana friends will appreciate. Unfortunately, I'm too young.
It is said that time marches to the beat of a drum.
This is Rise of the Ronin, I think.
A fleeting moment can feel like a lifetime for those caught in its deadly rhythm. And a lifetime can pass in the blink of an eye. For anyone embracing.
This is another trailer with pretty good voice work. The game itself gave me Sekiro vibes.
The only thing we know for
just
sure
fancier and plus guns.
is that time marches forward.
Even if we are apart.
So it's looking at the trailer, it's like, okay, yeah, looks interesting. I might play this even though I only have checks 3-ish hours in Sekiro. Because Souls-like games, I don't have the reflexes to really survive a Souls-like game.
Then the river directs the flow.
Let's do this together.
Blam, blam, blam.
How many mountains must you move to alter the river below?
Let us not forget the pain of Master Shoin and the countless others who have suffered.
Is it just me or is this Hanzo's VA in here? Or is it just the accent and I'm confusing everyone? If I'm just confusing anyone, I'm so sorry.
As the smoke rises, so shall we.
Really good voice work in here though.
Rumor is, a village will sacrifice their partner for duty. So which of you will do the deed?
So I was like, oh damn, interesting. Probably going to be pretty high up my list, and then I looked at it, PlayStation only.
That's Rise of the Ronin coming to PlayStation in 2024. And now it is time to announce winners in a number of other categories. Here are the nominees for Best
here we go. Back
Action
to
Game.
award speedrun.
Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush.
He's speedrunning. Like, look how
Remnant
fast
2.
he's talking compared
And the Game
to
Award goes to
the other one earlier.
Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Congratulations from. Here are the nominees for Best Art Direction. Alan Wake 2,
Art direction.
Hi-Fi
Art
Rush,
direction got
Lies
speedrun.
of P,
Why?
Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. And the Game Award goes to Alan Wake 2. Congrats, Remedy. Here are the nominees for Best VR AR. Gran Turismo 7, Humanity, Horizon Call of the Mountain.
He's
Resident
speedrunning
Evil
through
Village
categories
VR
that
mode,
really
and
should not
Synapse.
be speedrun.
And the Game Award goes to Resident
Art
Evil
direction?
Village
Like,
VR
why,
mode.
why?
Congratulations to Capcom. Now your nominees for Best Mobile Game. Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, Honkai Star Rail, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Monster Hunter Now, and Terra Nil. And the Game Award goes to Honkai.
Okay, pausing here because Jeff will not give me the time to even talk about this. Best mobile game, Honkai Star Rail, deserved, but also a case of compared to nominees, definitely a win. Monster Hunter Now, I think of the 5 of these, I've played Honkai Star Rail, I've played Monster Hunter Now. Monster Hunter Now is Pokemon Go, but not really that detailed. And way too grindy. is even more grindy than the actual Monster Hunter franchise, which says something.
Hi, Star Rail. Congratulations, Hoyoverse. All right, we have much more Game Awards to come, including the first ever performance by the Old Gods of Asgard from Alan Wake 2, and some of our biggest game announcements are still to come. But right now, we'd like you to meet one of tonight's nominees for Best Debut Indie Game, who is also part of the newly inducted Future Class presented by Old Spice.
My name is Abhi. In India, when I grew up, I had a very early interest in games. When I got to Canada at the age of 12, it was a whole new world for me. For many South Asian families, food is not just a thing to cook,
Chinese, Malaysian,
but also a
but
way of expressing affection and all the things that they
the
cannot
Indian
say.
cuisine is quite interesting to see.
Mimba is a narrative cooking game that tells the story of an Indian mother who moves to Canada in the late 1980s. It's a story about love, loss, and family. The more local you are, the more international you become. Everybody who's played the game is able to put something from their lives into it in ways that I wouldn't have expected.
Okay, so about the Future Class, right? This is the other thing that people were upset about Jeff not addressing. Where is it? They're not. This was a while back. I think a good at least weeks before. Where is the? There was a letter from the existing Future Class devs, including a bunch of other game devs. I think it got 3,000 plus signatures to address the genocide happening in Palestine. So for Jeff to show off, I think 2 different Future Class devs, there's another one later, and not address that at all. I think at this point I was expecting like the bar for Jeff personally at this point was 6 feet under. Also Steam Deck.
We want you.
What the flip was this again? Oh, right. Yep, no, bye.
Nicotine addiction can make stress worse.
Okay. This one really took me back, like, what? Why is there a vape ad? Outlast Trials? I think so. I don't know. I'm skipping that because nope. I can only take so many jump scares in one day. Outlast Trials enjoyers, please enjoy, but it's sorry. Yeah, but why is there a vape ad?
Okay, welcome back to the Game Awards, and are you ready? It is time to get a world premiere from one of our industry's greatest creators. He's been a huge supporter of the Game Awards since the very beginning back in 2014.
Are we here already?
I am so honored to share this latest update with
Oh, we
you
are. Yes, we
on
are.
his upcoming project. Here we go.
Okay. We are skipping Hideo Kojima, but I will just show you the trailer just for you guys to see why how much non-detail was in this. I'm gonna try to endure this because this is semi-horror. Or actually no, very horror.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale and started bending and quacking. The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale and started venting and quacking.
The hungry purple dinosaurs ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale and started venting and quacking.
Oh gosh, my eyes. Was there any details about the game in that trailer? Because personally, all I got was probably horror. Other than that, I have no idea. Is it action? I have no idea. Is it adventure? No clue. Is it going to jump scare you at every corner? No clue. Is it co-op? I have no idea. Single player? Maybe. I guess. I don't know. Heck, it could be... For all I know, that game could be about... What's the word? What's the word? Tongue twisters? That's it. The whole trailer gave nothing, and we're going to skip past Kojima, but the whole interview was just like, oh, we're working with Xbox Studios, we're working with this, we're working with that, we've got this name and that name and that name, and that was it. No further details about the game. I'm not even going to bother timing Kojima. Apparently it was 7 minutes. Actually, you know what? Let's see how many skips we can get before we get past Kojima. Wait, how many was it? Wait, where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 40, 39. 39 times 10, 390. 390 divides 6. 390 divides 6, that is 6 times 6, 6. 90, 6, 30, 65. 6.5. It's Kojima, he doesn't have to have an actual game for folks to like it. 6.5 minutes, not counting the trailer. No, am I doing it right? Yes, 6 minutes, 30 seconds. Ugh. Oh, what the fuck? And Kojima had like the fanciest entrance. Everyone else has to come up from the stage like a plebeian. Hideo Kojima, fog machines, door cracking open, the whole thing has turned green. PT anyone? I have no idea what PT is. Do I want to bother? Probably not. And personally, Hideo Kojima games, Death Stranding, etc., I have not played any of them. What the flip? Why is he given nearly 7 minutes? To review absolutely nothing about the game. Except that it's maybe horror. Okay, you know what? Probably horror. I'll give him some credit.
Game announcement. This one's 65 million years in the making.
I own an island.
Oh, Ark Ascended High. Wait, no.
Coast of Costa Rica. Really spectacular.
Oh wait, no.
Expense. For this place.
No, this is
to show
just.
them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real.
Raptor Scene version 2. Or version however many times Jurassic Park has done the Raptor meme. I know this is just a trailer, but why would you do nothing against the Dilophosaur just now, the mini raptor, and then you have a flare against the T-Rex? What do you think the flare was going to do for this one? The flare may or may not scare away the Dilo, but what the flip were you trying to do with the Rex? Why?
Leading producer, Zed.
It's basically the first movie's events. Ah. Well, again, case of I have not been in the franchise or the fandom or the community. I'm not able to appreciate it, therefore I'm not able to comment on it. I'm not in a place to comment on it. Who was this again?
Hello everybody. I'm honored to be here tonight to present the award for Best Audio Design. Sound is an often overlooked but crucial aspect of game development. It's what brings games to life, creating the immersive worlds we love to explore.
TLDR nostalgia
eerie
basically again.
noises deep in the forest, the echoes inside an abandoned spacecraft,
Arc Dilophosaur,
or the
but bigger was my
satisfying
notes.
sound
Oh.
of shooting a web. This year, we've seen some incredible examples of audio design in games as talented sound designers have pushed the boundaries of what's possible. Here are the nominees.
See, this presenting is not too bad. To the script, to the point, fairly short. Give the time to the actual award winners. I completely forgot that Resident Evil came out this year.
And the Game Award goes to Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh wait, where's my timer?
Thank you so much. 信じられません。このような素晴らしい賞をいただきありがとうございます。制作チーム一丸となって取り組んだ成果を評価していただけたことを大変嬉しく思います。制作をサポートしてくださった皆様、また作品を応援していただいた皆様に心より感謝いたします。本当にありがとうございます。
Just a quick translation. Thank you for this amazing award. It's so glad that the work that the team has done together to achieve has been recognized here. Thank you to everyone who supported this project. And from myself, thank you to our family, friends, partners, pets. Thank you everyone at Bethesda, ZeniMax, Microsoft, and all the players out there for going with this ridiculous project. And most of all, to the team at Tango for taking such a wild idea and making it a reality. Thank you so much.
No orchestra, but 54 seconds, including translation, by the way.
All right, let's turn to...
Okay, no. Let me talk about Hi-Fi Rush because... Okay, Hi-Fi Rush. Shadow dropped in... Let me double check because I'm fairly sure it's in January, but I don't want to be wrong. Let me double check. January 25th, that's right, yep. So it's Jan this year. Shadow drop, I remember this. I started streaming in March, so I definitely did not have the chance to play this on stream. I got Hi-Fi Rush, I think pretty much as soon as it shadow dropped. Reason being, Chai's voice actor is second Robbie Damon. That was the reason I bought Hi-Fi Rush. I was just like, Robbie Damon, Fenorian, Prompto, great, bought. That was the extent of my thought process. That was the extent of my thought process in January. I played Hi-Fi Rush, and where's my... I played Hi-Fi Rush through pretty much the beginning of February. Let me just bring up very quickly. Oh no, I can't. But yeah, on my Steam, Hi-Fi Rush has a total playtime for me of 17.3 hours. The amount of time it took me to clear the entire story. 17 hours, a mere 17 hours. But that was the most fun 17 hours I had ever. That was the most fun 17 hours I've ever had. And I remember looking back at the looking at the game after I finished it, just like sitting back, just enjoy, just listening to the end track as the credits were rolling. I looked at it and I was like, well, fudge. Why did this have to shadow drop in January? Because that was game of the year for me. But I knew because it released in January, there would be so much time for so many other games to come out. And of course, that did happen. I mean, Alan Wake came out, Baldur's Gate came out, Starfield came out, even though Starfield just ended up not getting nominated at all. A Spider-Man release, a Resident Evil released. Tears of the Kingdom came out. So compared, I just looked at it back in January, I was like, damn, if only this released later in the year, if only there was more hype that was able to carry it properly through to the Game Awards season. If only. So by the time Game Awards came by, I was like, I saw Hi-Fi Rush getting nominated, I was like, at least one win, give it one win. And they got one win, I'm perfectly happy with that. Hi-Fi Rush was so much fun. It was so much fun. I'm glad they got at least one award in the face of all the amazing releases this year. So yeah, that's basically my review of Hi-Fi Rush that I didn't get to do because I wasn't streaming back in January. But yeah, audio design, perfectly deserved. I think if Baldur's Gate hadn't released, that would have been my game of the year. Full stop.
To the world of Fortnite. If you haven't already, check out the Game Awards Island in Fortnite. It's been updated with new trophies tonight to collect. Fortnite is expanding into a full-on
we count this as a Fortnite ad?
Tons of new
we'll count it as a Fortnite ad.
Battle Royale. Earlier today, Lego Fortnite launched.
On
Saturday, the music game Fortnite Festival. Tomorrow, though, the team at Psyonix behind Rocket League delivers Rocket Racing. Here's your first look.
And that's Fortnite ad number 3. Technically a Rocket League ad, but it's in Fortnite, so this counts as a Fortnite ad, yes, okay. We're at ad number 3 now. I count the code thing just now as number 2. Rocket League Fortnite, where you actually want to dodge the ball and the llama. I would have been so disappointed if Rocket Racing does not have the aerial maneuvers that you have in Rocket League. Okay, that. Alright. Upside down racing, okay, maybe. Okay, this honestly worried me a little bit because I used to play a mobile game that did something like this, where they have a thing unique to them that you look at their posters and they'll be like, oh, cars. Oh wait, no, it's actually football/soccer, but with cars. They have something unique, but then they suddenly pivot to the thing that is more expected of their genre. So Rocket League took what was interesting of theirs and they now make a racing game to it. Which, to be fair, this is a spin-off instead of a full pivot, like the game I'm worried about. The game I'm worried they're going to turn into. But yeah. I mean, I don't play much Rocket League anymore, so my concern isn't as high as it used to be for the other game. But yeah, games that have something different and then they abandon the something different for something closer to their genre. I've seen that happen before. It usually doesn't go very well. That's pretty much the concern that I have with this ad. But with Fortnite, they should be fine. What was this? Oh, I'm at the end of notes 1. There we go. Rocket League, but you don't want the ball.
Their glory fades through time.
Oh, I didn't resize this. Hang on. 1 second.
You too want to be an immortal?
Oh, okay, I wasn't supposed to give it this much time.
No.
So that one, Wukong, essentially was a Souls-like. But apparently there is some controversy, or more like just bad things around the team. Apparently there's some very sexist remarks, I guess. I don't know. It's some disturbing news. I had some link. Where is it? Eventually the VOD that I put up, I'll be able to put down all the articles surrounding it, all the links, if anyone wants to reference it. But yeah. Yeah, here. This is an IGN. It's an IGN article on it. There's some other articles. The IGN wasn't the first one I saw. I have to do more. Like I said, I pretty much took all the news that I could find in 24 hours. So I'll probably refine what I had. And then I'll link that properly in the descriptions on the VODs later. But yeah, no, not giving that game too much more time.
Batman, Green Lantern, The Flash, Superman. Your friends are slaughtering the people they swore to protect.
Was this here? Was it Star Wars here? Wukong's creator basically said women shouldn't buy their game because it's for men. Okay, yep. Okay, nope. Yeah, not gonna give that any more time.
You have to kill us, Diana. We have to die to save the world.
We can work with that.
Another case of, okay, this one is another case of I am not in the fandom, therefore I'm not able to fully appreciate this.
You think you can stop us?
Thought you'd never ask.
Pick and choose, sit and lose, all you different crews, chicks and dudes, so you think it's really kick a tune.
To me, it looks like any other action adventure game.
He's the fastest man alive, according to all these girlfriends.
Still resentful for that because you like Chinese agent and left it also cool. Okay, yeah. I already said I wouldn't give it more time. But yeah, when I saw the trailer, I didn't know about the news. I only knew about it after when I started digging around. But it kind of ticked me off that the title was Wukong, but the trailer showed almost no Wukong. The trailer was almost all the enemies There was barely any Wukong in that trailer.
To save the
Megan from Digital Extremes up in Canada to talk about all things Warframe. We've got a special Warframe Twitch drop tonight for those of you watching on Twitch. But I understand you've also got some other news for Warframe fans on the next expansion, right?
Yeah, we do. You know, it's been 10 years for Warframe, so 10
Okay,
years,
we're gonna let this run for a while.
Sometime, just
I am going to very quickly.
But yeah, we
Keeps
have
going strong.
I know, it's because our community is so awesome, and we are going to be showing you the release date for our next major update for Warframe. So we do have a trailer for Warframe players
there it
around the
is.
world to watch, which is quite exciting.
Yeah,
the
I mean,
Wukong
it's
thing.
been an incredible
I will link
ride,
this
10
later.
years of just our incredible developers,
Most Wukong
our
footage was
community
already
just
shown.
supporting us along the way. So if you're a Warframe fan and watching, we love you
No,
and thank you so
this
much.
is all
And I hope
bookmarks
you
already.
enjoy the next update, Whispers in the Walls.
Oh yeah, thanks for having us back too. Devs at home, we love you guys.
All right, thanks, guys. Let's take a look.
For generations you've slept. No purpose. No call to wake you. But now, you have changed everything.
The lidless eye has...
Skipping the trailer because that was not where my interest lies. My interest is here. News coming to Warframe? Apparently he's also going to voice a fish. This fish. So, if I don't need to pay too much to get this DLC, I might just start dusting off my old Tenno because... Fishstarian? Yes, please? Fish. I am seeing all... I can just see all the Fishstarian drawings that will start cropping up in probably the next couple weeks. But yes, no, Warframe adds not just new Newborn, they added Ben Starr, Final Fantasy 16's Clive. So it's like really good additions to their lineup. Fish probably won't sound like Starry. To be fair, people only just need to see Newborn. I don't know. I don't know how the fish sounds like right now. And like I said, I don't know if the DLC is too expensive. I probably won't because Warframe is a long-term game and I have way too many long-term games in my library. So I'd rather not add too many long-term stuff. If I can. In Village, it sounded like an off-brand Nick Cage. Fair. But anyways, yeah, Warframe. Might dust off the Tenno.
There is so much more Game Awards ahead. You thought the surprises were done? Nope, there's lots coming. But while you're here, head to supergameawards.com through December.
Nintendo was a fair that I'll never be able to go to because it's not in my country. Oh, this was Starfield. Good reviews, but ended up gets no nominations. And I still can't play the game because it makes me motion sick. Yeah, in my notes, I wonder if I'll still get motion sickness from it. I haven't tried since the updates. I don't know. I hope it doesn't. People have been saying it's decent at least. But yeah, barely any nominations this year.
Life.
Wait, where are we? Oh, okay. Is it this one?
Life to the living.
Death to the dead. We have sworn to protect the living from the lingering dead.
Keep the incarnate and the invisible separate.
Which game was this again?
On errant souls.
Once their grip on this world.
To the dead. Or sacrifice.
Really great visuals. But again, not much in gameplay. I thought this was newer at first, honestly.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency?
I need the police. You need to call the police right away.
Already so much America. Oh, yeah, nope, no. Oh, this is ready or not? Yeah, I think this count no interest. It's not even in my notes. The next one is
Age of Empires, Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, Little Nightmares, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six are just some of the big titles coming to mobile in 2024. Head to the Game Awards on Twitch to Falls, which is coming to PlayStation on March 7th and is available for pre-order tonight. Creative Director Caroline Marshall.
Bonsoir, everyone. Winning last year
just another
was
military
definitely
shooter.
a
Yeah,
highlight of my 22 years in the industry. Games for Impact is one
too
of
American
the
for me.
most important categories at the Game Awards. The games nominated this year offer unique and nuanced perspectives on topics that concern us all, from the climate crisis to cultural diversity. They broaden our horizons, foster empathy, and connect us as humans. In a world torn apart by divisions and intolerance, this is one of the most essential powers of our medium. Here are the outstanding nominees.
I think that's about as close as we got to talking about Palestine, if at all. This for the unbalanced chance of Senna.
What's the theme? Using this year to make an impact.
What was this again? Chia. Oh, was this debut in this? Oh, Impact. Oh, okay.
And the Game Award goes to Chia.
Social Impact. Ah, okay. Chia is another game that I haven't heard of, so I cannot comment on that. I think the only one from that list I'd actually heard of was Fenba, I think.
Thank you. I accept this award on behalf of developer ourselves.
Oh, we forgot the wait.
But I got the message from.
Also, we forgot the countdown.
Thank you. I accept this award on behalf of developer ourselves, who cannot be here, but I got the message from Phil Clifford, co-founder of ourselves. I'd like to thank ourselves family for your trust and unbelievable talent, Kepler and Sony for believing in this crazy project, and the entire population of New Caledonia who championed and embraced cheer all along. Thank you, merci, Oleti.
35. To be fair, at least this one he managed to end it himself. But those who didn't get to is like,
hello. I'm Abubakar Salim. I'm mainly known for my acting work in Raised by Wolves and Assassin's Creed Origins. But that is not why I'm here. Oh, okay. Sorry, no, this is crazy, man. I mean, I remember watching the Game Awards when I was younger, so being up here now is like,
okay, I need to amend my earlier statement because I just remembered that he was a presenter and not actually an award winner. There are two presenters that I liked tonight. One is Ikumi-san, the other is Abubakar.
Look, I've loved games all my life. I mean, I played them all my life, man, from Kingdom Hearts, Garry's Mod, Golden Sun. And it started with my dad, right? He got me into them. He understood, that games are an art form. It's a great space to enjoy and escape from the reality of the world. And he passed away a while back, and I'll tell you what, I'm still figuring it out. But 4 years ago, I decided that I needed to try and process my grief in a way that felt true to me and him. So I took the biggest risks of my life and threw everything that I had in making a game. a piece of art that honored him, an ode to the people we have loved and lost. So the reason I'm here tonight is because with the love and support of a lot of people here, I'm going to take another big risk and I'm going to show you what we've been building. I'm going to offer you this game, a game from my old man. I hope you like it.
Every story begins.
Okay, the E was like, maybe.
Each story carries with it the echoes.
And then this one, the critical role was like, oh, wait, what?
My Baba, my father, your story was snatched away too soon. My name is Zhao, a shaman of Kenzera. Here, I seek my father's return.
Now this is the side-scroller that I said took the list spot. This is why Prince of Persia is not on my list, because Kenzera Zhao is here. This to me looks way more impressive, and for the sentiment behind it, I appreciate this a lot more. Side-scrollers are not my usual genre, but if I had to start a side-scroller, it'll probably be this one.
I will not stop. Kalunga, god of death, hear my plea. Kalunga, god of death, come to me.
Also, the voice work, spectacular. This was probably my favorite voice trailer of the whole night. Definitely more stylish, and it's an original, yes. It's an original with excellent voice work, really good looking graphics. If I had to start the genre, it'll be there. Always gotta look more original work. Yep. Also, critical role endorsement, yes please. What was this again?
It's been 27 years, y'all.
Wait. I completely forgot this trailer. What was this?
It's been 27 years, y'all. Why now? Because we made a promise.
Probably horror.
That was Lost Records, a brand new world from the development team behind Life is Strange. Now we have a world premiere new look at a game based on an ongoing franchise of 18 years with over 850 million users worldwide. This entirely in-engine trailer shows off the blend between cartoon 3D graphics with hardcore action. This is the first Berserker.
Life is Strange team is good with story, it looks promising.
Finally, I found you.
Looks a bit horror though. I don't know. It's not really my cup of tea.
Abandoned from your kin.
What was this?
You thought you were a hero.
Oh, yeah, definitely not my genre.
You'll have to risk your life.
Why did I not? Oh, because I was thinking Souls-like. Not sure it'll be full horror, but definitely plenty of mystery. Ah, okay. Kazan... I don't have it in my notes, which tells me that I didn't find this trailer interesting. My guess is probably because I'd seen... I think Wukong is the only other Souls-like, but at this point, Souls-like I found is not a genre that I'm able to play reliably. So until I do Elden Ring or something, probably wouldn't go for any other Souls-like unless they have like some compelling story or something like that, or really good, unique gameplay. Kazan's trailer didn't really present that to me, so that just kind of fell off my list.
Looks good, right? All right, now it's time for our first performance by the Game Awards Orchestra. This one, though, is a little bit of a twist. They're about to play music from an upcoming game that no one has heard yet. You might call it one of those world premieres, and this is a special one. It's written by one of the greatest video game composers of all time, the legendary Nobuo Uematsu. Here is the Game Awards.
Wait, hang on. Backtrack that one.
It's written by one of the best. They're about to play music from an upcoming game that no one has heard yet. You might call it one of those world premieres.
That no one has heard yet. Gee, I wonder what that is.
Rebirth. Enjoy.
What do you mean we've never heard of 7 Rebirth? It's just, I don't know, what one of the most anticipated games for next year. I don't know, I didn't hear sarcasm. Or maybe he's incapable of using the sarcasm tone. Is that 7 Lisai for... as in... 7 again, or 7? Yes. Which size that? The song is pretty good though. 7 again. Okay. I do have a few things to say about 7 Rebirth though. But performance first. Sometimes it feels like Square Enix forgets everything but 7 exists. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I think I was
What an absolutely beautiful song from Final Fantasy VII.
I think I was too young for 7. What year did Final Fantasy come out? What year did 7 come out? 1990. Yep, nope, that's older than me. I've heard of it, but I'm too young to I'm too young to actually appreciate it. No, the reason I'm looking at 7 is because of... where is it? Damn, my unshuffleable is... for those confused as to why I'm showing Jonas Scott's Twitter, Jonas Scott plays... well, to me personally, he plays Brandis Ravenwatch. So, yeah, that's where my Jonah bias is coming from. But, come on. Matthew Mercer. J. Michael Tatum. Jonas here. Emery. It's tempting. It's tempting, but I just know this will be 200, 300 ringgit. I just know it'll be crazy expensive. But damn, it's tempting. Ooh. Ah. But other than that, I don't know. I did not play the original 7, so I wouldn't be able to know the story. The voice cast is tempting, but my god, I just know it's going to be so pricey.
Rebirth, which is nominated for Most Anticipated Game tonight. Thank you to Lauren Allred and Maestro Lauren Balfe and the Game Awards fans.
The power to change anything, even the past. Strap in, Newtie. Things are about to get mighty interesting.
200, 300 ringgit. I think so, because okay. Let me do. There are other Final Fantasy games on Steam. Let me find one of the. Yeah, Remake Integrate is 300. It's typical pricing for Final Fantasy, but is a lot more expensive than I would normally pay for games. Heck, 15 was 219, and this was one of my priciest games. Comparing, let's say Elden Ring was 200. 60 USD, which is standard for you in the States. Yeah. It's standard for a lot of AAA games, but I don't play a lot of AAA games typically, mostly because of how expensive they can be. Because I can't really afford to buy so many of them a year. So I'm very, very selective with my AAAs. So when 7 Rebirth comes out, it will have to really, really impress me to get that slot. Beyond just the voice actors. Like, come on. I said Hi-Fi Rush was my most fun 15, 17 hours this year, right? Hi-Fi Rush was 78 ringgit. That's it. The most fun 17 hours of my life was only 78 ringgit. So 7 Rebirth, the voice actors are a start. The lineup that they've got is a start. But they've got to really, really, really impress me to get that big AAA 60 USD slot. This trailer, that's about half the price we paid the base. Ah, okay, yeah. This trailer confused me. Because I saw the Final Fantasy Blade and I was like, is this a tech Final Fantasy? Is this 17? Are we getting a more tech Final Fantasy than FF15? Turns out no, it's an Apex Legends collab.
That's a very fun one. Limits are made to be broken when Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes to Apex Legends on January 9th. And that PR was drawn by Nomura-san himself. Thank you so much for that incredible announcement. Now it's time to announce the winners of a few more awards as selected by the fans and our voting jury. In the category of Best Score and Music.
Okay, why is this speedrun? Why is Best Score and Music in the speedruns? Why? What the flip? Also, I was so rooting for Hi-Fi Rush here.
Nominees are Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Hi-Fi Rush, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And the Game Award goes to Final Fantasy 16.
Okay, this is the award that confused me the most because I'm fairly sure I am in circles that are I am in circles that discuss Final Fantasy to at least a decent extent. And I have never seen anyone discuss Final Fantasy 16 score. If they won the awards, it tells me, yeah, it is probably pretty good. The thing is that I have not come across any of the Final Fantasy 16 score. So for this to win over Baldur's Gate 3, which I've seen people discuss the music is pretty darn good. Or heck, Hi-Fi Rush. I just said it's the most fun 17 hours of the game. I love the music. So when I see nobody discussing Final Fantasy 16's music, you tell me Final Fantasy 16, I cannot recall a single bit of the score in my head right now. I was very confused by this. I'm sure it's fantastic. I guess after the stream, I'll go check it out. But personally, I thought Hi-Fi Rush was going to take this. I'm very confused by the 16 win.
So, congratulations. Here are the nominees for Best Independent Game.
Debut Indie got a winner speech. Independent Game didn't? What?
Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder. And the Game Award goes to Sea of Stars.
Heard good stuff about Sea of Stars. I believe deserved. It's pretty close category over there.
Cyberpunk 2077, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky. And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay, this is another one I really want to talk about. So, I think if Destiny 2 didn't have the big layoff of their community team this year, they might have had a chance at winning. But Baldur's Gate 3, this is so funny. I was looking at the tweets when the awards were going on. Baldur's Gate 3, I think as they win this specific award, or very shortly after, right? Like, so as they're being showered in awards, Sven is there in armor, New Newbans won Best Performance, Baldur's Gate 3 is getting awards left, right, center, right? All those awards, and back at home, back at their dev team, they're releasing Hotfix 13 in the middle of the awards. I have, like I said, this is my first Game Awards, but I've seen tweets and like fiascos around past year's Game Awards. I've never seen a dev team as they're being absolutely showered with awards as they are receiving best community support, release a hotfix. Like, I cannot tell you the exact timeline, but my guess is that Hotfix 13 is anywhere between here and their Game of the Year win. Anywhere between like this like hour or so was where Hotfix 13 released. Sven's there in armor. Newman just won Best Performance, had his speech. There's like a whole bunch of the dev team there. And then the dev team at the back. Oh yeah, we got Best Community Support. Yes, here, have a hotfix as we're being showered with awards. Like, of all the studios, we have had so many crappy studios and layoffs this year. Of all the studios that really truly deserve a break is Larian. And what does Larian do? They don't even take the awards day off, they're releasing Hotfix 13. At that moment, it's just bap, immediate Baldur's Gate 3 by a long shot.
Congratulations, Larian. All right. Nominees for Best Fighting Game. Those are God of Rock, Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, Pocket Bravery, and Street Fighter 6. And the Game Award this year goes to...
Got a lot of fans, please.
Street Fighter 6. Congrats, Capcom. All right. Most anticipated game. Your nominees this year were Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon, Infinite
I think
Wealth,
if not for Final Fantasy VII,
Outlaws,
I think Hades 2 might have won, I guess. I don't know, I haven't heard many news about Hades lately.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Maybe Like a Dragon?
Square and Nomura-san.
Star Wars Outlaws, I just completely
It's been
forgot
8 months
exists.
since the release of Honkai Star Rail, a winner tonight for Best Mobile Game. This space fantasy RPG filled with myths and legends is set for...
Yep, Star Rail. A trailer for a game I've already played before.
Monster Hunter Now is the new mobile game from Niantic and Capcom.
Too much grind. It's got more grind than the franchise itself. Fortnite ad number, how many? 4. We're gonna skip this. No. Oh. Wait. Oh, another military one. Oh, it's COD. Never mind. Not my genre. My shooting sucks. Okay, this trailer, I will admit that is one epic Wellerman remix. But unfortunately, I played Subnautica. Subnautica has given me a fear of the deep ocean. So, unfortunately, this is no longer my genre. Sugar and tea and rum. Take a leave and go. Great Wellerman remix. Unfortunately, Subnautica has given me a fear of the ocean, so this is no longer my. Oh my god,
Skull
no!
and Bones from Ubisoft, which is coming out on February 16th. I'm happy to announce that players can register now for the upcoming closed beta from December 15th to 18th on all platforms. And now it's time for the announcement of the next game from the studio that won Best Game Direction.
Those kissing animations ain't gonna fix themselves. Larian, maybe. Which is funny because all their trailers have the kissing animation. What was this?
Votre attention, le soleil est sur le point de se coucher. Tous les citoyens sont priés de se mettre à l'abri en intérieur jusqu'à l'aube. Attention, the sun is currently setting. All citizens are required to shelter.
Oh, this was Blade. Yeah, another case of not in the fandom, unable to appreciate.
Just getting started.
So joining me now are Tinka Bakava from Arcane Leon and Bill Roseman from Marvel to tell us, how did this come together, guys?
Well, Jeff, let me tell you, the secret superpower of Marvel games is our constant focus on bringing together world-class talent with the fan-favorite characters that they love. Now, we are huge fans of Arcane Leon, not only because of the story-rich games they create with innovative gameplay, but because of their authentic passion. And that's why, on Blade's 50th anniversary, we are so honored to announce this true Marvel team-up.
Yes, and after Dishonored and Deathloop, our first order of business was to make another very arcane game, but with a title that is easier to say in a French accent. And when we had, when Sébastien Mitton and I had an opportunity to chat with Marvel, said, okay, let's really challenge them. Let's present our wildest take on a superhero that we both love.
And we ate it up. I mean, the arcane touch fits Blade like his trademark trench coat.
Okay.
For true, our vampire torn bits. It is a dream.
Bit too much time,
Tell us
unfortunately.
about the game? I know it's pretty early, right?
Action adventure.
Yes. Adaptation, Anthony Mackie.
Okay, this one I'm gonna time. Hang on. Mackie is an actor where I feel like kind of neutral about. I don't really love him, nor do I really hate him.
Everybody gave up.
But
you guys didn't.
after this game, I got a little bit
Thank you
annoyed.
to everyone who watched Twisted Metal on Peacock. And hey, I have one thing to do before I get on to the award I'm supposed to represent up here. Okay?
After the rest of the night, the one thing scared me.
Okay, all right. I know I say a lot of different things. You can't scream them all. Jeez. Now, no one knows this yet, so you three guys and everybody else is going to be the first. Because of our incredible fans, Twisted Metal is coming back for season 2 on Peacock. So, everybody get your motor revving, because you're going
These
on
two
another
should
ride
notice
with
about
John
delay.
Doe. You look great.
Oh, okay.
See this section right here?
Oh yeah, didn't they?
Great.
Yeah, they
Keep
wanted to
going,
give time
baby.
to Stodo.
don't
Yeah, I
trust this
forgot about that.
dude, but y'all
It's my
look
bad.
great. Don't you yell at me. I love you more. I love you.
I should get back to the original.
What is wrong with y'all?
The only reason I'm not skipping past this is because I'm trying to time this.
Love you too. I see you. I see you.
Like, look at my notes. Like, I don't particularly hate
Today,
Mackie, but why do you get to ramble and Neil didn't get enough to actually talk?
Universe is constantly expanding with new content and challenges, right? And that's what this award for Best Ongoing Game recognizes. The games that continue to deliver fresh experiences for their loyal communities. Here are the nominees.
There. Stop. Shit, what time was that? 1 something. 1 minute something, but definitely nearly 2 minutes.
No gun, no fun.
The hour has come, Freetra.
Anyways. I don't think we won't count this as another Fortnite ad, but there's a Fortnite ad. Technically.
Okay, I get so many cool points with my sons for this moment. All right, so
That's ongoing, I think.
the Game Award goes
Because I don't
to...
play Cyberpunk, not yet.
Shut up! Cyberpunk 2077.
Technically not a Fortnite. I'm not counting it in the tally. I'm just saying.
This is heavy, dude.
After all the Fortnite tonight, I'm a bit sick of it.
This is heavy.
Well, not tonight. It's still the morning.
Goodness.
Yes.
What a journey.
Oh,
What a journey
timing.
it's been.
Wait.
Oh my goodness. What a
There.
journey. What a journey it's been. Holy. Video games are awesome. This is an incredible moment. From launch to 1.5 to 2.0 in Phantom Liberty, and now the Ultimate Edition. Like, the tenacity and the resilience of the team, and just wanting to bring forward stories that impact, worlds that are immersive, you know, the world being immersive, and of course the gameplay just being fun as hell. This is exciting. Team, we accept this on behalf of hundreds of people who put their hearts and souls in it. The two of us here. Please, Saskia, including this guy here, please say something.
And I mean, I have to include here our amazing players. They've been with us throughout the whole journey, gave us feedback, made funny memes, videos, you know, wrote posts on Twitter, on Reddit. It was amazing, you know, to see the reception of the players when they were actually getting all of those updates. Just recently we shipped update
1 minute before the
for
orchestra.
Cyberpunk 2077, and it's for all of you. Thank you so much.
Does Cyberpunk as what cause your watch party good to metaphorically show stuff? Cyberpunk win. Over, let me guess, over 14?
Congratulations, guys. Our next guest has worked on some truly memorable games over the past 20 years, like GTA 5, Bully, Need for Speed Underground.
Let me guess, was the watch party group mad over 14 not winning? Because 14 was a fairly good candidate for this also. I haven't played Cyberpunk, so I can't really compare the two. Nah. What were the other ones? There was Apex, there was Fortnite, there was Genshin? I don't know whether to count Genshin though. It was because Cyberpunk isn't an ongoing game. Didn't they have an update this year though? I mean, to be oh, yeah, it's more like single player with updates, huh? Implies live service, yeah. Okay. Yeah, but to be... Didn't No Man's Sky win one of the previous years? Because technically No Man's Sky is not quite live service either, it's more single player. With some multi in it. So I guess that's probably where they're coming from. But yeah, I can understand that. Anyways, yeah, 1 minute before the orchestra. Even Cyberpunk didn't get much time. They want something like ongoing support or community support. Oh, okay.
And the Red Dead Redemption
I'll have to double check
series.
that later.
Now he leads a new studio, Lightspeed LA. Steve C. Martin is here to unveil a brand new project. Steve?
Thanks, Jeff.
Great to have you here. You showed this to me earlier this year. Tell us a bit about it.
It's an honor to be here, so thanks for having us. Over the past few years at Lightspeed LA, myself and a remarkable team of over 200 talented, diverse industry veterans
I forgot which game this was for.
have been in deep development on a fully original working on.
Amazing. Let's take a look, Steve. Here we go.
He went into marketing tone and I just tuned off.
Tear it open.
This was...
It's going.
Oh dear lord!
Follow me.
Okay. This is probably another game where... Because this is right after Cyberpunk got only 1 minute. So it was basically fresh annoyance. Even though I don't really play Cyberpunk, I was starting to get annoyed because I started realizing how short the timers were. So that's another one where the annoyance kind of bleeds over and affects my perception of the trailers. So looking back, this is an Lost and Known is an interesting concept but doesn't really show much. But yeah, annoyance carries over, so now that's currently off my list. Maybe closer to the game I'll be able to judge it more objectively, but right now as it's shown, and the way it's shown, doesn't appeal to me. This is where I should probably repeat my disclaimer that this breakdown is full of bias. I am not a neutral newscaster by any means, and I am not here to pretend so. I'm not here to pretend that's the case. This was...
Lift your head. Now open your eyes, slowly. Take a breath and look around you.
Oh, okay. Text style looked interesting, but it's not clear to me exactly what genre this is. Closer to release, when I hear more news about it, maybe I'll be more interested. For now, off my list, this one. Wait, what's the name? Oh, First Descendant, okay. Yeah, currently off my list, could change as it gets closer to release.
That was the First Descendant, which is launching the summer of 2024 from Nexon. Now we have a new look at Hoyoverse's next big game, Zenless Zone Zero, an urban fantasy ARPG. I had my eye on this one for a while. We had it at Gamescom, and we're excited to...
Let's get to the actual trailer. This one, I know the beta came out recently. At least for registration. But, yeah. I mean, I would say hopefully not gacha, but this is Hoyoverse. Who the heck am I kidding? If they can make the hack and slash more smoother transition than Genshin, maybe I might play this on phone. Maybe. I say a very big maybe because I've ended up quitting Genshin, I've ended up quitting Star Rail. This will probably end up the same. Anyways. Mecha game, graphics very impressive, but ultimately not my genre. All the UIs get a little bit too overwhelming for me. Like, look at all those missiles, I could not fight properly with that.
Latest Cyberpunk update. But we haven't
Tide of war is turning against us.
What was this?
As we battle against the bugs, the automaton threat grows more menacing by the day. We need valiant soldiers to take on these deadly robotic hordes.
Oh yeah, too much.
What is your
Another Warhammer, not my franchise, unable to comment.
Okay, now we have a special surprise for you. Live and exclusively here at the Game Awards.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your host.
This is the Alan Wake performance, I think. Yeah, the Ogres of Asgard.
Featuring the best-selling writer Alan Wake. This is Herald of Darkness.
Lol, this performance, why? Why, Rach? Why do you say that? You love this one? Oh, let's enjoy it then. Okay, now that I've actually got the time to properly enjoy it, it's actually quite good. All the hype stickers!
Oh, wow, that was the fabulous Poets of the Fall performing in the role of Old Gods of Asgard. Thank you to the band, Sam Lake, Remedy, Epic, the cast, and everyone involved to bring that performance to life, something you will only see right here on the Game Awards. Now it's time for an update on a game we announced back at TGA in 2017.
This is horror, yep. Or shooter. Yeah, no. Not my thing, sorry.
Joining me now is Ulf from something.
Pass him. Should.
Horror shooter team base. Okay, yep, nope, then.
Cancel the reservation.
Shooter again. Well, not my genre because my aim sucks. And of wolves.
Where you at? Did you get it?
Oh, was this the wacky one with the school bus? Yeah, those. Yeah, why is there a school bus? Other than that, though.
Easy out.
Tree shooters, and I think if you'd like to get shooter commentary, I would say please find a shooter commentator because I do not play enough shooters to be able to comment.
And besides facing other in 2024.
Okay, this caught me completely off guard. Why was Matt Mercer here?
Hey there. I am so beyond excited to show you this trailer for our Asgard's Wrath 2. I've been working with the Sanzaru team and bringing Loki to life.
Also, I've forgotten how surreal it is to see him in anything other than his trademark vest.
Asgard's Wrath 2, as a lifelong gamer, I'm honestly blown away. So I'm honored to be a part of this franchise and want to thank everyone at Sanzaru Games, at Oculus Studios, and MetaQuest. So, without further ado, let's enjoy the trailer for Asgard's Wrath 2.
Now, I will skip this because unfortunately, as I found out later, this is entirely VR. And I do not have a VR set, so I cannot play this. I'm not missing much. Most shooters don't really stray off a certain formula. That's somewhat true. Yes, here's Snipnots from Asgard. You'll probably have to look for a VR YouTuber if you'd like more commentation on that. I do not have a VR set and therefore really have no place to comment. Although, Matt Mercer can't complain.
Foolish mortals.
Oh, hi.
Oblivious to the
Speak of the devil.
Waits you just outside. I'll see you sooner than you think.
Great performance, but unfortunately it's VR.
Not just for games, but for adaptations of the games we love. Right now, we have an exclusive look at the highly anticipated new series, Fallout.
Okay, I did not play Fallout, so I cannot really comment on this, but apparently people didn't like this.
Hello there. Now how about we turn on some lights?
They see us like a shooter. Also, what the surreal of a trailer. What? Is there Ortega?
Well, you know what they say. War never changes.
Surreal, pretty on-brand for Fallout. Well, I don't know what the on-brand for Fallout is because the only Fallout I've played is that Fallout Shelter on mobile.
Aaron Moten, Ella Purnell, and Walton Goggins.
Okay, I think here's another one that I was going to time.
What's up, y'all? I hope you don't mind. We brought a little extra security.
Thank you for having us, and we are
Also a fan of
incredibly
Fallout, so
excited
yeah.
for you all
Okay.
to see Fallout on
Yeah.
Prime this April.
I mean, to be fair, we all have our fandom biases. Unfortunately, this is a, of course, admittedly biased commentary, and my bias is not towards Fallout. I am neutral at best for Fallout.
It says our bosses are here.
What?
Oh, hey, Todd Howard cameo.
Jonathan Nolan, Mr. Howard.
Good catch, buddy.
Yeah, but we should probably.
Todd
hurry. I
cameo.
don't think he can breathe in there.
Yeah, how you doing, big man? Okay. All right. Let's go.
Okay, so this year, video games and film and television were bigger and better than ever before.
Here are the nominees for Best Adaptation.
Best adaptation.
52. Okay, not too bad.
Vampire Messiah will come. I pray for you, Victor Belmont.
All I ever wanted to do is be a racer.
If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on?
I got this. No problem.
Oh.
20 years ago.
That is the most unenergetic Wahoo I've ever heard.
Wow. The best game goes to
Best
The
game.
Last of Us.
Now, with the Palestinian genocide, Last of Us honestly can't really give that much credit anymore. But compared to other nominees, fairly good.
Special shout out to Carter Swan and the whole.
Wait, they actually got quite a bit of time. Hang on.
Shout out to.
Okay, playing this only to time this. Those are numbers. Oh no, there was 10. No, that was sorry, there was 10 seconds. Fuck's sake. It's about 40. Oh, Paleo spotted. Why does it look so desaturated though? These are not the colors that I'm used to. Soon, in less than a week, we can no longer call Paleo a beta. Available now on PC. Oh, release now. I promise you, the game looks nothing like this.
Place was, I took a lot of that anxiety and put it into making games. I mean, it's evolved over time, especially as I've gotten into AAA.
Well, guess what, everybody?
Hindsight is a narrative exploration game which spans the life of a woman named Mary. Is taking a core of something that happened in my life, keeping that and fictionalizing the rest of it. Whenever someone tells me that they've cried from something that I've made, it's always when people cry is where I feel, yes, I want to keep doing that. I want to keep making people feel things.
Okay, before we talk about that one. So that was the other future class. Again, well, I've already spoken about that, so.
Negative energy just makes me stronger. We will not retreat. This band is unstoppable.
So No Man's Sky, we've seen this, we've played this on stream. And it's one of those with a story where the launch was just absolutely abysmal and then it just gets improvement over the years. Which also made me wonder why there was an ad here. I did not realize how many expansions were in here because I came so late into NMS's life. So one would be thinking, you wouldn't overpromise again, right? Right?
That right there was No Man's Sky, a game we announced 10 years ago with this guy right here, Sean Murray. Sean, looks like the content keeps rolling in 2024. But what does the next decade look like for Hello Games?
Well, to start with, next year is going to be a really big year for No Man's Sky. Like you said, I've been working on it for 10 years now, and I still really love it, still really enjoy it. But what people don't know is that for the last 5 years, we've been working on something new.
Another game.
Yeah, something very different, something maybe more ambitious.
Sean? No.
Here we go.
We've seen what happens when you overpromise the last time.
Tell us a bit about it, Sean.
Well, for No Man's Sky, we generated a whole universe of kind of sparse, alien-looking planets, and that wasn't easy, you know, it was hard, but there is something that's much harder that we wanted to do. For our new game, we wanted to create an Earth, you know, something as varied, a planet that is as varied as a universe, something bigger than Earth, something with, you know, mountains, real mountains.
I'm going off the screen part to show this.
Taller than Everest, that when you climb to the top of them and look out, you can see rivers and canyons and continents. You know, you can see oceans.
So is this like an open world planet kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, the first real open world, right? Something without boundaries. And we're going to let everyone play in it together. It's, you know, a place where people can live out their
Hopefully he's learned. Hopefully this doesn't become NMS 2.
Well, we can't wait to
NMS launch
take a
2.
look at it. We have it tonight or
yeah.
future? Or?
Yeah, so we have a trailer. And, you know, it's quite a small team that's working on it. Yeah. There's about a dozen of us. Actually, everyone's here. Everyone from the team.
Okay, really trailer. I would be lying if I said this didn't look interesting. But also after Sean being like, we're making Earth. Especially after knowing the disaster that was NMS launch, I hope the team at Hello Games has learned their lessons from NMS and won't repeat it again. But I am worried. But if it does work out, good gosh, this looks really, really impressive. This app makes me think there'll probably be voxel building. That section there just now with the bricks cropping up. And those are the ships. I can see like the remnants of their ship launching mechanics. If this works out, I will be so glad I would have bought this PC. Look at that. This is fairly high up my list, assuming it doesn't get the launch disaster that was NMS. If it does, I'll probably wait until it fixes itself like NMS did. If they manage to learn their lessons from No Man's Sky and put it to this, then yeah. Very, very high up my list.
Remember, that comes from an independent team. Absolutely incredible. I've been waiting for years to show that to you. And again, created by the team at Hello Games. So very, very exciting. And I'm excited to see games like that that show kind of the next decade of where games are going to, and hopefully TGA too. All right. Now join me in welcoming to the stage actor Simu Liu.
Simu, and I did not notice his foot until he talked about it. I'll be honest.
What's
getting pretty late and you still got to do your evening routine.
Tonight?
Looking for now. Yeah, have a good look.
God,
Thanks for looking.
there's so many of you. You guys all look so beautiful. All right, first off, I want to address the elephant in the room. My foot's fine, you guys. I did tear my Achilles. I wasn't riding a dragon. I was playing pickup basketball in Miami. I wish there were a better story to this, you guys, but the story is this. You know, as you age, as you get older, you know, particularly as you cross the 30 threshold, your body starts to break down, all right? Things start happening, unless you're Anthony Mackie, for whom I think the laws of aging don't apply. Guys, just, if you're not Anthony Mackie, learn to appreciate the importance of stretching, all right? It's very important. Just keeping it real at the Game Awards, all right? Now, I'm here to share something that I'm really excited
The only
about.
reason this is running is because I need the
I recently got a chance to
timer.
team up with Frost Giant on their new real-time strategy game, Stormgate. Now, RTS is a genre that I was absolutely obsessed with as a kid. I loved building
Nearly
armies
1 minute
and
talking
obliterating
about
my
just the
enemies in
foot.
Age of Empires, Command and Conquer, and of course, my absolute all-time favorite game,
No sign of the orchestra.
StarCraft. Yes, so happy you guys cheered for that. Now, if you've been destroyed by carriers and void rays on BNet at any point over the past 10 years, that was definitely your boy. And that's why I am so excited for Stormgate. Look, it's a noob strat, I understand, all right? But I loved it. Look, that's why I love Stormgate. It was made by a team of ex-StarCraft developers who are just as obsessed with RTS as I am. And in addition to competitive and co-op modes in the game, it's got an ongoing campaign that was written by Frost Giant with a little help from the legendary Chris Metzen. And so, yes, I brought a little bit of gameplay for y'all, and the first reveal of a pretty badass new character who I may or may not have gotten to voice. Let's have a look.
Once again, nearly 2 minutes. I don't know. I mean, couldn't we have given this to the award winners? Because it's also making actors that I was kind of neutral towards, or at least somewhat liked, into feeling slightly annoyed at them. And then any game that comes after this as well. Just... I don't know. This is basically just Exodus all over again. So... this is basically Exodus situation all over again. Also, on top of that, RTS is not my genre. Also, it doesn't look nearly as impressive as other RTSs that I've seen before.
That was me. See? Pretty good, right? And now it's time to hand out the next award. Here are the nominees for Best Action Adventure Game.
Best Action Adventure Game.
You're the killer. I will be in the story. Just write me out of the story. It's my fault.
This is something else.
Miles, get it off of him! We can fight this together!
Your soul requires cleansing.
How could you let the galaxy fall to this unworthy machine of an empire?
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival.
Where's he spotted?
And the game award goes to, no surprise here, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
This one, yeah. Can't argue with that. At least Tears of the Kingdom got one win in the face of both Alan Wake 2 and Baldur's Gate 3. At least if they got one win, it was here. I'm still kind of in awe of the physics mechanics that they managed to portray. Also, timer.
このゲームを作ったすべてのスタッフを代表してこのような賞をいただき本当にありがとうございます。
I'm so glad to be able to be here to accept this award on behalf of everyone who worked together to create this game.
我々開発チームはこのゲームをゼルダの伝説の中で最も壮大な冒険になるように一生懸命作り込みました。
Everyone on the development team truly gave their all in
They're reading all the
in
script,
making
and I
this game the
think,
best that it could
and they
be.
definitely feel very rushed. If an
プレイヤー
orchestra
の皆さん
plays
それぞれのユニークなゲームプレ
here,
イ
I
が
will really be
皆
mad.
さん独自のハイラルの物語となります。プレイヤーの皆さん本当にあり
Don't
がとう
play.
ございます。
Don't play. Orchestra, don't you dare play. We're
Everyone's
approaching the
unique
50-second
approach to
mark.
playing
Don't you
this
dare
game,
play.
can become their own personal story as an adventure through the lands of Hyrule. And to all the players, you have my sincere thanks.
Thank you so much.
Good. At least the orchestra didn't play. But like, Simulio got 2 minutes. Aonuma-san?
Congratulations, Mr. Aonuma. And I am happy now to announce winners in a few more categories at the Game Awards. Here are the nominees for Best RPG, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16.
I'm sorry, Best
Lies
RPG
of
gets
P,
speedrun.
Sea of Stars, and Starfield. And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
Look at it, 16's here, Starfield's
Here
here.
are the nominees
Where's the
for
P's
Best
here?
Sim Strategy Game. Advance Wars
Why?
1 and 2
Why?
Reboot Camp,
Why?
City Skylines 2, Company of Heroes
I don't know,
3,
I'm done being
Fire Emblem Engage,
mad about that
and
already.
Pikmin 4. And the Game Award goes to
Out of exhaustion. Out of sheer
4.
exhaustion.
Here are the nominees for Best Sports Racing Game. EA Sports FC 24, F1 23, Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged, and the Crew Motorfest. And this
The
year,
Hot
the
Wheels
Game Award
racing
goes
games
to
names are getting longer
Forza
and longer.
Motorsport. Congratulations, turn 10. The nominees for Best Multiplayer this year are Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
I think
And
around
the
here
Game
was where
Award
Hotfix
goes
13
to
dropped.
Baldur's
For
Gate
Baldur's
3.
Gate. No competition
Pretty good
there.
night. Here are the nominees for our Player's Voice Award, 100% voted by the fans. Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty,
I remember hearing about the Genshin
Impact,
vs Sonic
Marvel's
last year.
Spider-Man 2, and the
At least
Legend
this
of
year
Zelda
there's just
Tears
no
of the
contest
Kingdom.
whatsoever.
And the Game Award goes to
Even without the hacking.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate.
Congratulations, Lariat. Let's take a look now at this spectacular celebration of mobile
Man,
gaming
why are
on
those getting
Sphere
speedrun?
from Google
Why?
and Samsung.
Okay, Player's Voice Best RPG, come on. Okay, let me just adjust my notes. I forgot about this. Why did Clash of Clans get such a long ad? This game is so old now. Oh wait. This threw me off guard so much. The metal scream. Just the immediate metal. And then right back to QC, like, what? I think that alone made me watch the trailer. Even though this isn't my genre. I'm sorry, what? Okay. Tree. Okay, why is this back here? Why is the vape ad back? Like, vape's got 2 ads. Why? What's this? Oh, Arc Ascended High. I already played this on stream. Not really much more to say about it. All I'm waiting for now is the Aberration map in July.
Awards to hand out. Timothy Chalamet will be here to help, and we have some more world premieres, including this one.
Which world premiere?
Something's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Oh, 16.
Some sort of crystal. Turn them against.
Welcome, my friends.
I'm just waiting for this to come to PC and hopefully not be extremely pricey. Yeah, okay. This is one of the things 7 Rebirth has to beat. It's got to beat 16 releasing on PC if it does. Because 16 has been on my list longer.
Experience new adventures before the final battle in Final Fantasy XVI with Echo Creative Forces.
Design can be chaos. Actually, let me rephrase that. The best game design is almost always part chaos, right? Today, it's really normal for teams of hundreds to work for years on huge open worlds that are condensed into one package. When that chaos has somehow been harnessed into a cohesive artistic expression, that's great game design. So tonight, I'm proud to present the nominees for Best Game Direction.
Best Game Direction.
How do you run from a story that lives in your head?
Together,
hello,
we must survive. All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man, how to help you. What a beautiful day!
This feels so out of place compared to the rest, but still.
You must find me.
Tears of the Kingdom, honestly, was I'm more impressed by the game design than I am about the direction part.
Too.
I think this category would probably have been between Alan's Wake and Baldur's Gate 3, assuming direction includes the voice direction. Alan Wake to win fairly deserved. I won't complain. I don't think I can really complain about that. Even though I've never played the game.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. No, what's time?
We want to thank Epic, Hector, Nicole for believing in our vision.
Crazy vision.
Crazy vision, yes. Direction is nothing without a team to actually build it. And huge thanks to Remedy team for joining us on this venture, wanting to believe in it and build it. You know, we can pull into different directions and nothing comes out of it. But when more than 100 people believe in the same vision and build something out of it, we can make miracles. We can make art, and we can be more than the sum of our parts. Our world today could use a bit more of that.
That's a nice one. One other thing. Next Monday, December 11th, New Game Plus, the final draft is going to be coming out. New story content. So yeah, go play it. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Game Awards.
111. At least the orchestra didn't play. But they definitely sounded very rushed towards the end there.
Please welcome Gustav Tilleby, the creative director of the finals.
Okay. This was where I joined the live show. Because I was at the office, I had stuff to do in the morning. This was where I joined the live show. And now that I'm actually looking at it compared to the rest of it, why did this get such a fancy entrance? I think the only fancier entrance was Hideo. It's Kojima-san. Also, finals is another one I'm going to give absolutely no time to. Because, well, yeah. AI text-to-speech, AI voice. Is it really that hard to hire actual voice actors? Like, I don't know. All I've heard about the finals, after, like, even just looking into the news, is just the AI one. And as far as I could tell from the trailer, which I'm just going to skip past here, it felt to me like just another Apex Legends. So if Apex has their own voice actors and finals couldn't even bother to do that, I don't think I'd give it the time of day at all.
Will help make some.
Good Lord, the Adam
That's right. The finals is out tonight on Steam. Created Island of the Year, and the winner is Fort Who. Congratulations. You can portal to the winning island from our
Technically,
TGA
with
map.
Fortnite
While
ad
you're
question
there,
mark.
collect all the TGA trophies for an XP boost. We want to help you unlock those
Oh,
Peter Griffin skins.
hello. Thank you for the raid.
Is below.
We are reaching the somewhat end. You're here for the best part.
To the nominees.
Hello, Sass. Hello, Sass. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Fortnite ad number 6. Why are there so many Fortnite ads? Yeah, we're nearing the end of the breakdown, and honestly, probably the best part of it. Twixter, heyo! Hey yo, Twixter. How's your Wednesday going? Yeah, I'm talking over the Fortnite ad because there's been 6 of them today. And this is even after skipping through a bunch of stuff. But yeah, finals, no, not gonna play. Baldur's Gate! BGG spotted! You know, at the start of the trailer, I was like, what game is this? And then I saw all the different Baldur's Gate stuff, and I was like, oh wait, that's Baldur's Gate? Why did that look unrecognizable in the beginning?
Baldur's Gate, you'll never want to leave.
Look at that wall of accolades. I was so confused as to why there was a deluxe edition. Apparently Xbox was to release and then Sven forgot to announce it. Catastrophe! Welcome to the stream. This trailer confused me, like why was this here? This barely interested me at all. I don't know, this one is just completely off my list.
Voting on Twitch for which mobile game you're hyped.
Awesome. Thanks, Sydney. Well, now it's time for tonight's final world premiere. That's right, we're getting towards the end of the show. And this one, I will let speak for itself.
So I'm told nothing about this. I went into this yesterday, this trailer, thinking nothing about it. So I'm just going to say what, like roughly what I thought was going to happen, and then just the realization. I think I was looking at this and I was like, oh no, I hadn't seen, because I joined when finals was announced, when I joined the live. I knew Prince of Persia had been announced. I'd seen that on Twitter. I looked at this send and I thought this was the Prince of Persia announcement. Missed the end of the Game Awards, but you're ready for sleep. It's really late here. Wanted to rate me since you hardly ever get the chance. I'm glad you did. Thank you. Actually, let me pass you a shout out before you go out. Everyone go follow Bella. Bella plays a lot of games, a lot more than I honestly do. Because I spend so much time sometimes on just doing random grindy stuff. Anyways, go follow Bella if you haven't already. I'm fairly sure you have a good time. Okay. But yes, back to this. I thought this was the Prince of Persia announcement at first, and I was like, why is this the end one? Why is this the one at the end? And then where was it that I realized? I was still thinking Prince of Persia. Here I was thinking, when did Prince of Persia have a chocobo? Even though this isn't actually a chocobo. I think my thought process went from Prince of Persia to... Is this a Final Fantasy 16? I don't think I saw this in Final Fantasy 16. At this point, I'm still confused. What the Stampede? Here. This is where I look at this, and I'm like, hang on a second. That design looks very familiar. Oh gosh, Stampede. And then I look at the little monsters. Things are starting to connect in my head. It's like Greatsword. I think after the Greatsword, I realized, wait, this is a Monster Hunter game. And then Capcom presents this, basically sealed it. This was Monster Hunter. Man. And then I think that's Rathian. Is that Rathian or Tigrex? 2025, and I was here like, oh, it is a year away. Oh wait, sorry, backtrack that one. Here. Monster Hunter has a history, right, of releasing their games on console first, and then PC will take forever. It will take months before it actually comes to PC. I am dearly, 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 dearly hoping that WoWs will be different. Please be simultaneous release. Like, please, like, really, please be simultaneous release. Then again, we won't know until the next year. Still, this one is top of my list for at least for this year's Game Awards. Top of my list. I enjoy World a lot. I enjoy Rise to a certain extent. So if WoWs is going to be anything like WoWs,
stage, Monster Hunter series producer Ryozo Tujimoto. It's so great to have you here at the Game Awards. We got to hang out in Osaka earlier this fall, where you showed me the gameplay. You gave me a demo of the game, and wow, I gotta tell you guys, it looks incredible. Everyone wants to know. We saw 2025. When do we get to play this?
okay, there's not really much extra info from here. Let's go to the real meat of the show.
Controller 360.
I was so confused here. I was like, who the heck is modded controller 60? And it wasn't until after the show finished that I found out he's Timothée Chalamet. What?
The imagination, passion, and technical brilliance of the 6 nominees for the Game of the Year were truly inspiring. Here with a medley celebrating
I spent the life thinking,
games,
who is this
once
guy?
again, Lauren Balfe and the Game Awards Orchestra.
Okay, this I'm gonna shut up. Because... Beautiful. So, keep in mind, this is... I'm gonna pause here because the announcement is after the... This is my first full TGA that I've watched, which means I have never heard a Game of the Year medley before this one. And I forgot to say, this guy here took the show. This flute guy, I looked on Twitter afterwards, I found out everybody loves this guy. And I would say, deserved. Deserved. Love his energy. But also just the orchestral, the medley, this was my favorite part of the show. So, yeah. Kudos. I think that orchestra is probably going to be on loop for a few days. All the musical pieces this round were really good. Musical performances and all that. Anyways.
And the game of the year is Baldur's Gate 3.
The second go. Yeah, my notes are here like, who is this guy playing the flute? I love it. No clue what instrument for guys with skill. Yeah. The orchestra is amazing when they're not being used to show off performers and game devs. Also, Sven, Larian CEO in plate armor, receiving the Game of the Year. Based, very based.
Yeah, I didn't expect it anymore. Thank you so much. A game like Baldur's Gate 3.
Shit. Hang on, wait, pause, sorry. We're going back here because we gotta time this.
Yeah, I didn't expect it anymore. Thank you so much. A game like Baldur's Gate 3 isn't possible if you don't have an incredible team working on it. And the team at Larian spent their hearts and souls for 6 years on this game in sometimes very difficult circumstances. This was our COVID game. Along the way, we lost quite a few people also. So we want to dedicate this to all the people we lost, and especially to Jim, our lead cinematic artist, who passed away in the last month. I want to thank over 2,000 people, so sit back and relax. But I also want to thank everybody that supported us throughout this entire effort. Our families, our friends, our partners, you were the best, and without you, we couldn't have done it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, 1 minute. The time don't nice to see you. It was a nice Game Awards, you say. I mean... Okay. It is a good show. The musical performances were great. But a nice Game Awards, I would say no. I would say no. Because when you give your presenters more time to speak, 2 or 3 times more time to speak than your actual award winners, something is wrong. Something is wrong. At that point, that is no longer an awards show. So yeah, that's it. But I've ranted enough about that throughout this entire 4 hours now. But yeah, that's the thing. So if you think game devs got not nearly enough time to speak, well, here's where devs can and will speak. This is a game dev conference that is tonight local time, I think in about 5 or 6 hours from now. Game devs will be speaking, and no timers are going to be set on them. No orchestras are going to start trying to play them off. If you've got time, it's going to stretch through tonight and then all of tomorrow pretty much. So if you've got the time and you're interested in game dev, or you want to hear game devs actually talk about things, then yeah, this is the place to be. I'll probably be here as well. Yeah. That's about it. I'll probably link this later, but by that time, I don't know if they're going to make a video on demand for Game Dev World. If they do, I'm going to link it in descriptions. If not, I'll try and find some place where it's stored. Anyways, yeah, that's the Game Awards. Because I think after this is not a whole lot much more. Okay, still the plate armor is still sending me.
Congratulations, Sven, and congratulations to all of tonight's winners. We will see you next year at our 10th Anniversary Game Awards, which I'm happy to announce will return right here to the Peacock Theater on Thursday, December 12th, 2024. Happy holidays. Good night.
Yeah, and that was it. That was the end of the awards. Hey, Gypsy. Yeah, I just wish they gave the award winners more time. Time that they've given to Simu Liu, to Kojima, to Anthony Mackie. Heck, I think even Matt got over a minute plus. I didn't time Matt. I forgot to time Matt. But, yeah. I don't know, give the game devs more time to speak, especially given the layoffs this year. Or even, hell, let the future class talk a bit more out of just videos. I don't think this guy will give them that sort of time. Yeah, so my first experience, I love the musical performance, love the orchestra when they're not being used by Keighley to cut people off. But a good award show, no. No. That's that. Yeah. Alright. Let me move back. Okay. As the Game Awards, I thought I had notes. I thought I'd be able to condense this to 2 hours, but nope, we ran the full 4 hours. I guess my ranting was longer than I thought.